Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Good to see you. Thank you for kicking off the hype train, as usual. However you do it, I don't know. As usual, you guys are right on time. Hi. Yeah. Oh, shh. Don't tell Prim she's on camera. Hold on. We'll get even more. We'll get even more primage. Hold on. A little bit more. A little bit. Did the camera go down far? There we go. Put her in frame. Okay. She doesn't know. Be quiet. She'll get up and leave. And I don't have the camera in a great position today anyway. Anyway, hope you guys had a good weekend. Mine was good. What the heck are all those hearts in the chat? That's amazing. I know camera doesn't fit in the box. We just gotta be quiet. She's camera shy. Yeah, it was a good weekend for me. I took time off. That was nice. Not that I can afford it that much, but I needed it. I took a couple days off. Like I literally didn't do much. Like I didn't do anything content creation related really. So that was nice. A lot of volleyball. A lot of taking my daughter to clinics and lessons and stuff like that, and working on stuff at home. A lot of volleyball. You guys know I've been talking a little bit about my daughter, my youngest, being in volleyball, and she's getting ready for club tryouts in a couple months. So she's really working hard. Anyway, so a lot of that kind of stuff. You know, watched some football yesterday. NFL, American football, not soccer. American football, NFL. That came back week one. Football season is back. Watched my Cardinals play. They barely beat the worst team in the league, but hey, whatever. A win is a win. They did okay. Yeah, they got me nervous. But anyway, it was good. It's always good when they get the W. You know, we'll take it. Whoa! Gift sub bombs working today. Thank you so much. Egg handball. Yeah. I know, it's a whole nother discussion. How do they call it football when the ball barely touches feet? College ball? Oh, man. I watched a little bit. Well, I didn't watch too much college ball, but I kept my eye on the ASU game. Arizona State University, the college that my son goes to. Yeah, they lost a game they shouldn't have lost. That was rough. That was rough. Anyway, so yes, a lot of football. I did fantasy football too. I have a fantasy football team, and they won. So that's nice. Anybody does fantasy football know what I'm talking about. That's always fun. I like fantasy football. It gives you a reason to watch every team almost, every game. Anyway, so a lot of chilling, a lot of volleyball, a lot of football. That was my weekend. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Mad Clicker, thanks for the 100 bits. Greegypt, like that name. 111 bits. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Twice. Another one. Wow. Thank you for the 100 bits. Wild. 100 bits as well. Thank you guys. All the subs, resubs coming in hot. You guys are the best. Appreciate you. Hype Trim level 4. Wow. Okay. So today, let's talk about things, right? Because by now I'm sure you all know. If not, buckle up. Get ready because you're about to be delivered a something that's gonna blow your mind. This is it. This is the last month of Hermitcraft Season 10. We're literally down to 3 weeks. Well, I'm down to 2 weeks. That I guess that's news for everybody. I actually have 2 weeks left. Because 2 weeks from right now, I'll be on a plane going to Hawaii. Because I got a family vacation scheduled. So I actually have 2 weeks left. To get everything done. So yeah. Yeah. I've had the Hawaii trip planned for a long time. My wife has been wanting to go to Hawaii for years, basically, and we're finally pulling the trigger on that. So yeah, I have 2 weeks. Literally have less than 2 weeks now to get done whatever it is I'm gonna get done. There's 2 things I want to get done. 2 things. I have two goals in the next 2 weeks, and both are lofty goals. This is the reason why I took the weekend off, was because I wanted to make sure I was fully prepared and recharged to get done what I would need and want to get done in the next 2 weeks. First thing we're getting done, and you saw it by the stream title, the Dipple drop game, the dropper game. Gotta be done. We did half of it. I gotta finish it. I just gotta finish it. It just needs stuff, right? It needs a couple more things to avoid while you're falling, and it needs some decoration, and we're done. I think we can do that in a week. Second thing is there is another skyscraper that I would really like to get done because it's going to help fill out the city. And there's a couple other things that are going on with help from B-dubs that we should be able to fill out the city in a decent way to where it won't feel like it's a parking lot. Well, some of it's going to purposely be a parking lot. So those are the goals. In 2 weeks, dropper game finished, skyscraper built, cyberpunk city looks like a city, so yeah, lots of work to do, but fun stuff. Oh, and Metro Mayhem season 2 is going to wrap up. We got the big stream weekend on September 20th. That's like the last thing I'm going to do on the server, basically, is that stream weekend. I'll probably do like an outro for my last video, and then I'm on a plane to Hawaii. So it's gonna be a busy couple weeks. So with that in mind, Monday, Wednesday streams are both on Hermitcraft because we're gonna be working hard. Friday, I would like to take a little bit of a break and play Phasmo. That's what I have on my schedule right now. That may change. Just heads up. There will be plenty of Phasmo time coming. Trust me. That may change based off of MCC, if my team wants to train, or if we're behind on Hermitcraft. Okay, so that's, but I want to do Phasmo on Fridays because Phasmo Friday sounds awesome, and I love Phasmo. If we don't get to it this week, we'll probably get to it next week. I don't know. But yes, another announcement. I'm in MCC if you haven't heard. MCC is next weekend. It is on the, this weekend. It's on the 13th. Yeah, I'm busy. And I'm on the Purple Pandas with H-Bomb, Ghosty Fruit, and Pyro Synth. I don't know how to say Pyro's name. I'm just going to call them Pyro, but they're apparently a amazing S-tier player from Rising. So, Pyro Scythe. No N in there. Sorry, Pyro. So, yeah, it should be a good team. Is it Scythe? Not Scythe? I'm just gonna call them Pyro. Everybody seemed excited about Pyro being on the team, so that's great. That means that we got a chance. And I mean, H-Bomb and Ghosty are no slubs. Schlubs? Is that a word? Sith. Pyro Sith. There we go. Anyway. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So that's this Saturday, the 13th, at 8 p.m. BST. I don't know. Noon PST, I think. So I got to practice for that, I think. I should probably practice. I haven't done MCC in so long. I don't know. And I uninverted my mouse. And I'm used to it by now, but I don't know what's going to happen in competition. When my brain's like trying to go fast, am I going to revert to like old ways? I don't know. This could be a really, really bad MCC for me. We'll find out. But there was a reason why I wanted to be in this MCC so bad. Because it's practice. This is a warm-up for me for the MCC coming in October. If you guys have been perusing TwitchCon's site, you'll see that there is an MCC scheduled for TwitchCon, and my name is on it. I'm one of the contestants. It's already been announced, sort of, on the website. So I am in the MCC TwitchCon in San Diego, October 19th? Something like that. I don't know. Anywhere in there. One of those days. It's Sunday. It's the Sunday day. We got a MCC going on at TwitchCon, and I'm going to be part of that. So I'm like, I got to get a warm up in because it's been a while since I've done MCC. I got to get an MCC in again, so I remember how to do this, so that while I'm on stage in San Diego at TwitchCon in front of a live studio audience, I don't suck. So that's awesome. So I get to do MCC 2 months in a row, which is great. One of them in person again, so I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting. Anderlex, thank you so much for the Can You Dig It? $10. Appreciate you. Just finished up my shirt for the Cyberpunk Impulse cosplay for TwitchCon. and the 3D printed cybernetics that are almost ready as well. TwitchCon is so close. Can't wait. And I can't wait to see it. I hope I'll get a chance to see you there, whether it's at the meet and greet. That they're still working on. Sorry, that's not on the website just yet. We don't have the schedule for the meet and greet, but we're working on it. So hopefully that doesn't fall through. So hopefully I get to see you there. We do have a panel that's been announced. It's on Friday. Friday's the panel. We're hoping the meet and greet's on Saturday, and then MCC Sunday. So that's kind of so you got something every day, basically, to be at, to hopefully see us. Hopefully I get a chance to see this cosplay you're working on. That's amazing. I love seeing the cosplays. So yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. If you can't make it to San Diego, I get it. I couldn't make it to Rotterdam, so hopefully a lot of it's streamed. Obviously MCC will be streamed, and I think the panel will be streamed through Twitch, whatever room we're in. Nom Nom Theater was last time. I don't know when it's gonna be this time. So hopefully you get a chance to see all that stuff if you can't make it in person. But for those of you that are able to make it in person, can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you. It's so exciting being able to see people in person. Is it in the Nom Nom again? Okay, perfect. There you go. I know they announced the panel. I didn't know they announced the room, but yeah, cool. Nice. You guys are on it. Yeah, we can restart the server if we needed. Go for it. Need voice issue fixed. Do I need to change my version of the voice mod again? Because I literally just updated it. But yeah, go for it. Server's restarting. See my face turn red? Did you guys see my face turn red? Oh, red again. Oh, I'm blushing. That was quick. Was that it? Did the server restart that quick? I'm so bashful. I'm blushing. Oh, yeah, we always take 15 minutes to say hi to each other, especially after a long weekend. Yeah, so Wednesday, we'll be on here again. We'll be on Hermitcraft again on Wednesday, is the plan. Now, I don't know if I should. I've been thinking about making a community post on the main channel on YouTube, just to let people know I have been working on Redstone to Riches. Like, I have been. I've been doing lots of stuff, and I got lots of footage that I need to edit. However, I'm not sure I'm going to even have the time to edit and get an episode out with everything that needs to be done in Hermitcraft. So I might just need to let people know, like, just hang on tight. Redstone to Riches will be coming. In fact, we'll get probably quite a few episodes in October, to be honest, because it's literally the only thing I'll be having going on other than TwitchCon. So, but yeah, hopefully people understand. Got to juggle the priorities, especially with the season finishing up. Speaking of, we should probably get to work. I fixed the chat sizing, I think. I had a few people say, 1, it was taking up too much real estate on the screen, and 2, it was smaller and harder to read. So I shrunk the area for the chat and made the font bigger. Better? Better? Not better. Better? It's good now? Okay. Top line slightly overlaps camera, like on top of it. Does it? I can't tell. I got such a small window. It's fine. I can bring it down like just a hair. Pop. Refresh. Okay, well now everybody's got to... Okay. Anyway, tried to fix that. It's good. All right. Sweet. Not sure it needs the alerts and chats, like the follows and stuff. I think I can actually change that. I think I can change that. Events. Like none of it. I could just disable all. Follow, subscribes, all that stuff. Just have straight up chat in chat. Could be a thing. I don't always shout out like subs and stuff, so I thought maybe it'd be nice to at least have some sort of indicator when people sub on screen to, you know, as a way of being like, you guys are awesome, you know, for subscribing. Very, very helpful. It's nighttime in my city. Sorry, Doc. This is one, it's a Java server, and two, it's private. It's whitelisted for the Hermitcraft peeps. Oh, are we talking about cheesecake now? What? What? How are we talking about cheesecake all of a sudden? What happened to Green in Hermitcraft? Nothing. He was here the other day helping build the volcano with us. Well, sort of. He popped in. You know, Past Life. Past Life is a full-time project when you're running the gig. So I'm sure he was busy with that. BNTM Beta, thank you so much for the $10. Can you dig it? While on break from HC, have you thought about... And then I have a window in the way of the actual message. Hold on. Have you thought about Decked Out 2 stream? Ooh, no, I have not. I'll think about that. That's not a terrible idea. My plans for the break was to dive heavy into Redstone to Riches. I really want to make some decent progress on that and get things moving. And then Phasmo. Like, those are going to be my two things I really, really focus on during the break. So you'll see a lot more Redstone to Riches. You'll see a lot more Phasmo. And in the meantime, I will be planning Hermitcraft Season 11. That's gonna be fun. I already started planning. I already have some ideas. You know what? We're here. We're talking. I'm gonna be tearing down a wall because I messed up. Ow. I messed up. This wall is terrible. I don't know what I was thinking. So we're gonna tear it down. While I'm tearing it down, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit. It's a stream. We can do that. What would you guys like to see in season 11? What would you like to see? Whether it's more of do more of what you did in season 10 and say what that means, or something brand new, something that you would like us to do different. And I'm not talking about like themes, you know, base themes. I'm talking about like the way we play, the way, I don't know, the way episodes are formatted, that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, we can talk about base themes. We can get into it in a little bit. Didn't want to start there though. Have base buddies, collabs with friends, longer form episodes. Interesting. See, I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking maybe you guys needed more of a Lizzie style episode. You know, Lizzie's episodes are a little shorter, 15 minutes, packed with action. Not the quicker dopamine hits. You guys want the more chill. You guys are stream watchers. You're stream watchers. Of course you prefer the longer, more chill vibes. Of course. Yeah. I know one thing. No, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm just saying that when it comes to the YouTube collective, there does seem to be a bigger movement towards the quick dopamine hit, shorter, you know, form stuff. But I'm not saying I'm for that either. You know, I like the more chill, longer. You know, that's what we were doing with Redstone to Riches. That's what we're doing with Redstone to Riches, trying to keep it more casual, more chill, more myself, I guess. Not trying to be the extra caffeinated, animated Redstone innovator, but just me, you know. That was kind of like, that's what I wanted that series to be, kind of like a test to see how well that was received, and I do think it was received pretty well. I think I got a lot of people saying they actually really do love the way that we do the Redstone to Riches videos. So, hey, maybe that's a vibe I can bring into Hermitcraft Season 11. I mean, you guys all seem to dig that. And you're right, I did see somebody say, like, YouTube is pushing more, like, stuff that would be fun to watch on television. On television, when you're watching YouTube on television, you don't want to be searching for a new video every 5 seconds, right? It's kind of nice to have something longer on that you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy it for a good stretch, you know? Can you build a Phasmo minigame in Minecraft? You know, I've thought about it. I've actually like really thought about how that would work. And there's a few gotchas that if I could figure out how to get past those gotchas, I think that could be a really cool project. So maybe it's been in my mind. Just how to pull off a certain couple things has been something that has stumped me a little bit. But if I can figure it out, Phasmo and Minecraft without mods and stuff, you know, that's the thing. Without mods. I'm tearing this down because I built this wall and I pulled it out and it's took up extra room. So I know we're gonna do the dropper game. Let's start by undoing stuff. Offline potato party raid. How does that work? How does that work? Pearl didn't have a stream. I don't understand. How did that work? Welcome, raiders. You guys are in Pearl's offline chat? Oh, said, hey, let's go over and do a cheeky little offline raid. Okay, all right. I like that. How's Pearl's move coming along? I saw that she had a lot of stuff to move over the weekend. Was pretty sore. Moving is hard. I moved quite a lot for a while. I'm better now. I've gotten over it. I've recovered. I used to move houses, like, I swear, every couple of years it felt like. It was crazy. Last you heard it was going well? Nice. Excellent. That's really good to hear. Welcome, Taters. You guys go by Taters, not just Potato Party. Time Lord, thank you so much for the can. You dig it. Here's an idea for season 11. Project collab with Azuma, Tango Busy, to make playable vanilla Minecraft with Phasmo. There you go, yeah. You know, that could be a thing. Maybe if I if we put our heads together, we could figure out how to do the things that are stumping me at the moment. What makes you think Tangs is going to be busy? I know Ren and X been loving Phasmo, and I can't wait. I've been trying to give him a little bit of space just to like once they're starting to feel like we've got this with the evidence runs, I want to jump in and start teaching them about the no evidence runs. I think that'd be real fun. I like the idea of like having people to teach Phasmo stuff to, because I think that's a win-win. Like if you're not a Phasmo expert yourself, while I'm kind of teaching them, then I'm also teaching those people that are new maybe and don't know all the abilities and all that kind of craziness. So that could be a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll see that in October. Once I get back from my trip from Hawaii. My trip is literally the last week of September. So as soon as I get back, Hermitcraft will be officially over. And then we can just have fun doing whatever. They added NPCs in Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know if that's something we would implement anything with in like a Hermitcraft server with. It feels more like map maker stuff, but hey, we did armor stands, you know? We have armor stands. So NPCs aren't really that big of a step away from like the armor stand stuff. What do I think about the MCC team? You know, I don't know a lot about Ghosty or Pyro, other than the fact that I've seen they've placed pretty well in previous MCC competitions. So I know they're gamers, and H-Bomb I know is a gamer, amazing. So I think that we'll be fine as long as I don't drag the team down too much with my ineptitude. But you know, if you've watched, I've been getting better at MCC. My last couple placements were in the low 20s. I had one at 18. I even broke through. So I've gotten better at MCC. I'm no S tier or anything like that. And I don't really think I ever will be. I'm not trying to be, you know. I'm just trying not to be the worst. Lofty goals. I'm trying to keep lofty goals. Oh man, yeah, Etho back in MCC. That's amazing. I think Etho is going to absolutely slay it. I think since the last MCC, Etho has been putting in the work. So much time practicing and stuff. And look what he did with Metro Mayhem. Like, I think he's on Scott's team, right? I think he's on Scott's team. I don't see how they don't win. I don't want to put pressure on the team, but I don't see how they don't win. Like, that team, come on now. Scott, Jojo, Jimmy, Etho. I mean, come on, man. Come on. This isn't the Etho from Team Ties, MCC. This is a completely different Etho. And Jimmy has come a long way since his early days of MCC. He is really good now too. Really good. Jimmy's better than me. Don't tell him I said that. So that team's stacked. And JoJo, we know is GOAT. And Scott is always solid. Always solid. Of course. You guys know what Scott can do. So that team is just absolutely cracked. I don't see how they don't win. But maybe I'll see him in Dodgebolt and have a chance. I did mean Himmy. That's my bad. That's my bad. Of course I meant Himmy. I don't have a man crush on Jimmy. Definitely not. No way. Olivia, thank you so much. Got a DNR, sorry. I'll have to look into that. I don't even know what you're referencing. But thank you for letting me know. Etho has streamed before. Yeah, he used to. I don't think he'll stream. I don't think he'll stream, but who knows? Who knows? Uh-oh. You guys outing Tumblr posts? I haven't been on Tumblr in a few days. Is there something I need to check out? No. You guys are freaking out. No, please. No, don't go to Tumblr. All right, let's put some stuff away. I might reuse this. Let's go up here. Kind of a bummer when you do stuff and you have to kind of like tear it out because it didn't work out. But scatter. Tumblr, folks. Oh, man. Oh, let's do this. I have that. Save all that. We'll do a better job. We're just got to bring the wall back a little bit. It's all right. No, it's anti-progress. But something, have you guys ever cleaned your room and the first thing you do is like you throw everything into like a big pile, Sometimes you got to do that. You got to make a mess to clean up, Just throw everything into a pile into the corner and then start to sort it out, put it back where it goes, So this is the make the mess in the corner part. You throw everything and then just walk away. That's why my daughter's room looks like the way it does. Oh my goodness. Oh, item scroller. Yeah, I have a client side mod that lets me just like quickly throw all of the same type of block in chests. It's so nice. It's so nice. At least it's not obsidian, I know. Yeah, item scroller is really a really nice quality of life mod that they should just implement those exact functionalities in the game. Just like that, you know, they eventually did shift clicking into the crafting table. It took them a while. I suggested it over a decade ago. It took them a while to add it to the game. Dinnerbone actually pushed back on my tweet. Well, not push back. Dinnerbone asked how it would work. Like, didn't quite understand how it would work. When I said, hey, can we shift click in the crafting table? It's like, well, then what happens? Where do the items go? You know what I mean? How does it know where to go? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Just get the items in there. But now we got the book anyway, which is much better. I'll show you next time I drop off items, how the item scroller works if you never heard of it. I don't, every time we upgrade the server or whatever, it's like the first thing I grab because I can't stand not being able to quickly transport items from my inventory to a chest. It's good stuff. All right, so we learned our lesson. Don't pull walls out in here. We're gonna have a lot of these streams, I think, in the next coming weeks where we're working, basically. There will be obviously the socialization stream on the 20th. So don't worry, that's still gonna happen, but you might be tuning into more of podcasty type streams over the next 2 weeks as we get actual work done. That's the plan anyway. I always try, you know, and if the Hermits come by and we get interrupted, so be it. Although there's only 2 weeks left and I gotta focus up. When does HC end? Yeah, September 30th, I suppose, is the last day of the month, right? For me, it actually ends on the 21st. I have less time because I'm on a plane on the 22nd heading to Hawaii. So, yeah. I have 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks now. Opal, thank you. Thanks so much. I might have missed it. I'll double check that, Opal. Thank you. I've got some plans for Hawaii as well. We went through and like try to figure out what we wanted to do. We're gonna go to a coffee plantation type thing. We're gonna do some like rafting through sugar cane fields. We're gonna do a boat tour through like water caves. And then we're just gonna chill. We're gonna chill. Beach, you know, typical tourist stuff. There's volleyball nets on the beach. My daughter's super excited about. My daughter's literally bringing her own volleyball. Have I told you guys how obsessed my daughter is with volleyball recently? Have you? Oh my gosh. We went to the ASU women's volleyball game on Friday night. She was up at 7 a.m. going to a libero clinic Saturday morning, private lessons Saturday afternoon. Yesterday we watched, you know, football all day long. As soon as football was over, she wanted to watch ASU's game they had played that we didn't get a chance to go to. I mean, it's like, yeah. All the time. It's fine. I also get addicted. So I'm having a good time. I'm not sure about my wife though. My wife might be over it. All right, so check this out. Item scroller. Now, if I did shift and clicked, you can get a whole stack in there, right? Like I think that's normal, right? But if I hold Alt, all of the same type of block will go. And there's another button if I think if I double click with shift, like everything in my inventory goes. So typically, let's see, control, you can take one, you can just click one into, but yeah, alt, I typically just do alt, or you can hold down shift and just click and drag, which is the nicest thing. This is typically what I do. Click and drag and I just go, so I'm holding down shift and like everything I hover over as I'm holding down the click button. It just goes. It's amazing. It's like the most amazing mod ever. Well, except for the voice chat mod, because the voice chat mod obviously has absolutely changed the game and how we play on a server. Which, if a little shout out in case you didn't see the Impus Kids podcast on Friday, the little we did a little past life recap and had the developers that made Wildlife and Past Life possible, as well as Green and his input, and how he worked with developers. Green was on as well. So we had Hankel, we had Breadloaf, and we had Green on to talk about the Life series and how the last couple seasons development has been heavily involved, and all it took to make the things happen was on the podcast. And so Hankel and Bread talked a little bit about their history with doing the voice mod, and it's really interesting. You guys should check it out. Put it in your watch later list or whatever you typically do when you want to remember to watch something on YouTube. Make sure you check it out. It was a very, very good podcast. Very good podcast. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in it. I'm saying it because I know you like it. I gotta do that. I gotta get over there. I just put all my blocks away. Now what do I do, guys? What do? I gotta get over there. I don't see an easy way to do it. I'll get some 10 blocks. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. That's not where I wanted to go. We can do it. Nail it. There we go. Bring a happy ghast in? But by the time I did that, I mean, it's a good thought. And I might need it when we're building, maybe. But by the time I actually got a happy ghast in here, I think we would be done with this. Love hearing the perspective and roles in the Life series. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, most people probably didn't see Past Life and be like, oh my gosh, that must have been so much work for the developers. But some people who have ever gotten into the development aspect of Minecraft would probably know how crazy it actually is that they were able to get the voice mod in beta Minecraft. Like, from a development standpoint, that is insane. It's absolutely insane. Did some game design, so you kind of know, yeah. Yeah, I suppose a beacon might be faster and warranted. We'd be insta-breaking this stuff. I'd also be insta-breaking maybe stuff I don't want to, but we'd be much quicker. Question is, can we set up a beacon? See, it's one of those things. It's like, okay, in the time it would take to set up a beacon, how much faster is it compared to this? It's not like we're digging out anything that's taking too long to dig. I don't know. Yeah, Past Life looked deceptively simple. However, it was like the harder. It was. I don't know if it was harder than Wildlife, but it was somewhat similar, I think. I don't know if we straight up asked them what was harder, Wildlife or Past Life. I don't think we did. Bread's here? Bread, what was harder? Which one was harder, Wildlife or Past Life? 50-50, so about the same. Yeah, so that right there tells you something, because everybody thinks of Wildlife and they think of, oh my gosh, the quiz bot and the snails, and you guys completely rewrote pathfinding for snails and all this craziness that was in, the superpowers, all the craziness that you could actually see. There was tons of visual stuff in Wildlife, where Past Life was not so much visual. A lot of it was on the back end, right? It was about getting titles on screens and the tab list to work and voice mod and upgrading the world between versions between episodes. It was all that kind of stuff. And people don't really think of that as being like a ton of work for developers, and it really was. It was a ton of work, because Minecraft beta and even the couple versions after beta that we played in weren't really meant to be modded. Like, it wasn't written in a way to be modded just yet. And so, you know, over time, now we have like modding tools and stuff that came out. And they've kind of, I think the developers have kind of opened it up more toward, like, they think about the modding community as they develop now. So the game's a little easier these days. Yeah, no mod loaders back then, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Craziness. Craziness. And they made it happen. So, yeah, great podcast. Got into that with Brett and Henkel, and it was a fantastic conversation. You guys should definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. Even if you're not into the Life series, very, very interesting. I mean, we didn't spend a lot of time actually talking about the things that took place in the Life series. It was more about the making of, the behind the scenes. It was cool. Malady Laugh a Lot asks, what island am I going to? Thanks for the bits, by the way. I'm going to Kauai. Been told that's the more chill island? Kauai? Kauai in Hawaii? I'm all about more chill. I don't want a ton of people. There's a reason why I liked Moorea so much. In the French Polynesian Islands. Or Moria, as I'm supposed to pronounce it. I don't like pronouncing it that way. So jelly. Oh, thanks. I'm hoping it's just a fun, chill time. We were gonna rent an Airbnb, and we realized, like, oh, that meant that we would have to go grocery shopping and worry about making all of our meals and stuff. And at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? Let's go be pampered. Let's not have to worry about any of that. I mean, rip our diet. Kauai is not really said like Hawaii, just Kauai. Okay, I'm pronouncing it wrong. So we're going to Kauai in Hawaii. Is that better? Is that how you do it? I'm the worst at pronouncing stuff, so. Was there? I saw a creeper just chilling. Where did he go? Yeah, so we're gonna stay at a resort instead and just, you know, not worry about it. Not worry about it so much. Capsico, it took me a second to realize what you were talking about. I was like, what did they do? What are they dodging? What are you talking about? An island dodging salary cap? Kawhi Leonard. I heard about that. Oh gosh, probably not something to laugh at, but now it makes sense. I connected those dots. Anybody that knows NBA basketball and keep up with the news there, you might know what we're talking about with Kawhi Leonard, but Kawhi, it's just Kawhi. Okay, perfect. Are you being rickrolled in the background music? Yeah, every time that song comes across. What are the plans for TwitchCon? I'm gonna show up on Thursday. I like showing up the day early and getting my ticket and stuff the night before, so I don't have to worry about it stressing out Friday morning. Friday is the panel, so we'll be focused on that, and then just kind of hanging out or whatever. Saturday, hopefully, will be meet and greets, and then Sunday is MCC, and then that's it. We might hang out for a few days in the area, and you know, because Hermits are coming, you know, so it's nice to spend some time seeing each other, not just working the whole time. So hopefully we'll get a chance to hang out for a bit and just chill. But that's pretty much it. Who's all coming? Whoever has been announced on the panel and MCC. Did you guys see who was announced for MCC? Let's start there, because I am the worst with having insider information. Okay, so I don't want to spoil stuff unless you guys already know about it. But yeah, if you go to the TwitchCon Rivals or Twitch Rivals MCC, you'll get a good idea of what Hermits are going. No, I don't think Etho is going. At least not that he's told us. Here we go. Andrew Lex looks it up for everybody. Green, Gem, Pearl, and myself, Skiz, Tango, Cub, Ren, Jimmy, Scott, and much and more. That's how you did. Wait, you said and Jono. I haven't heard about Jono coming. Is that confirmed? Am I gonna meet Jono? Because I didn't know that. Ren said so? Okay, cool. Yeah, see, that's news to me. That's news to me. Excellent. Ren said something about meeting up with his brother. Nice. Okay, cool. Get a chance to meet Jono. That'd be a lot of fun. Jono lives in LA, so that's not much of a drive for him. Cool. Hi, guys. So many mobs. I love how they're all like decked out in gear because we've been in this area so long. Get some custom music for season 11. Are you guys sick of Cyber Rail yet? The Metro Mayhem music? Some custom decked out music would be nice. No? Let's see, is anybody running it? No, we would hear it. We would hear it. Skiz was on earlier running it. Still a banger. Maybe sad that people were saying they were getting sick of Hermit Gang. I'm like, oh man, really? Yeah, let's get back to talking about season 11. So collab projects would be fun. When you say collab projects, are you talking about like sharing a base or more working on farms together, or maybe mini games where we, you know, have a redstone and you know, a builder and an interior designer come together, you know, stuff like that. Sharing bases I've heard come up a few times. Very interesting concept, you know, because sometimes bases feel very personal, right? Like, this is my base, it's my vision for the thing I want to do. So I wonder how well sharing a base with somebody would work. Now, I like what me, Gem, and Pearl did in season 9. Like, basically, you could consider that almost one base, the way we connected, but they were still our individual personal touches that just kind of had a touch points, basically. That worked out really good. I would like to see more of that, like a cluster of bases together, I guess. Just because I do feel like a base still feels very personal. Like, this is the thing I want to do, you know? Eloquence, thank you so much for the can you dig it. Choir minds want to know, have it run the pyramid yet? Not yet, no. I will be doing it, though. I will be doing it. Skiz has got it prepared for me, and I will be doing it. Probably part of this episode, actually, that we're working on right now. We are working on an episode right now. This is part of it. And we're doing super fast build mode to make sure we get it done. Yeah, super fast teardown mode, in fact. But yeah, I'll be running the pyramid for sure. I'll probably do that later this week. I'm hoping to have episode out maybe Friday. I don't know. Saturday. 2 more episodes, I think, is what we got in store for season 10. One focused on the dropper, the other one focused on finishing the city. Oh. I think you'll see the pyramid and the tangler mixed into those episodes, is the plan. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Quite the task for 2 episodes. I know. I know. That's why I rested over the weekend. Because I think I'm going to be going non-stop for the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna crash so hard on that plane. I hope the plane doesn't crash. I'm gonna crash out. So not crash out. I'm gonna be tired. I might crash out. I'm gonna be tired by the time I'm on that plane to Hawaii. I'll tell you that. I might crash out if I don't finish the city though. Yeah, no plane crashes, please. Please. I'll sleep through the plane crash. Yeah. Whose birthday is it? We got a birthday in the house? Whose birthday? I saw somebody say happy birthday. Is it Maddie's? Maddie. Happy birthday. It's Big B's birthday all over again, yeah. Good thing I'm getting him a cake. Happy birthday. Clock out is better wording than crash out. Yeah, I'm gonna clock out on the plane. Maybe. My 13-year-old, she keeps me aware of the terms that the youngins are using these days and like the memes and stuff they do, and the 6'7" thing has gotten way out of control. But I gotta put this stuff away. But there's this new thing, and she keeps showing me, and I don't know what they're on about. I don't know what they're doing. It's something where you're like drinking something, and then you go like, it's stupid. I'm sorry. What is this? And I told her, and I think she was mad at me when I said it was stupid. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're on about. It's so weird. Anyway. Like, what are you doing? The 6'7" thing is anytime, dude, every time it is 6 p.m. and 7 minutes, they freak out. Every time in a volleyball game the score is 6-7, they freak out. And they do this like hand thing. 6-7. The brain rot, man. The brain rot, I tell you. I tell you. I don't know. I don't know. I started watching this guy. He's a teacher. I think he's a teacher here in Arizona. And he's a teacher. He's a middle school teacher. And his TikToks are literally like explaining this stuff. What these kids are doing. Why they're memes and stuff. And it's very interesting. And weird. A lot of it's just, what? Kids, man. 6'7's one of the dumbest things. Dude, I was hearing steps. I saw college. You know, we've been watching the college volleyball games. The college volleyball team. The girls were doing 6'7". I'm like, okay. So it's not just like 13-year-olds. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway. JJ, thank you so much for the Can You Dig It? You like the interactions this season. Like I said, the Soup Group bases and the Magic Mountain bases are amazing because the interactions just more naturally. I really love the closeness of the season. Have fun during the break. Thank you so much. Do I feel old yet? Yeah, definitely turning into one of those like, well, I just don't get it. I try to get it though. See, that's the thing. I do my best to understand, you know, like what people are on about. But there are times when I'm just like, I think this is just straight up brain rot, what you're doing. Just straight up brain rot. All right. We obviously need light in here. I missed a block, an actual block, just hovering. But this place is so dark. We need light. And I think we should have just brought the beacon in. Because I do think I want to shave back the walls to put the blocks in that we're going to place. So, we probably should have done the beacon. Let's see. Can I put... We should have done that. We should have done that. I forgot that I had more tearing out to do. Do we want to actually put a beacon? Why don't I have zoom? That's weird. Tweakaroo has a zoom, doesn't it? Built in. Tweak zoom. I think C? I think X is my free cam, if I'm not wrong. Whoa. What? Toggled camera zoom. That's not what... That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Oh well. That's... Yeah, what did that... What did that do? What is toggle... Toggling... Wait. Set camera zoom. That's definitely not what I wanted. I have no idea what that's doing. Maybe I should have read. Tweak zoom. Enables zoom hotkey to, well, zoom in. Zoom FOV. That's weird. Right? Huh. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem to do anything. It's not actually doing anything. All right, yeah, whatever. The hotkey has to be set. In the hotkeys tab. Oh. So it was actually that one, not this one. Which one was it? Not that one. That one. I think we go keybinds. It's gonna be mad because there's probably already a C. Right? There's a way to search, isn't there? Oh. Camera utils had a zoom. Why not just use that? I don't want to use Tweakaroo. Usually what I have is the Logic zoom made by my friend, Logical Geek Boy. I don't have that. I haven't got that back. All right, let's just do that. Let's take off the... Sorry, guys. I never use the Tweakaroo one. We'll go to hotkeys. We'll just get rid of that. Okay. And now... Haha, that's better. And we can scroll and stuff. Sweet. All right. All that because I just wanted to look up and see where can I put a beacon in here? Where can I put a beacon in here? After all that work, now we're deciding to put a beacon in. I know. Oh no, I just set up a beacon somewhere. I need it back now. We have to go get it. We have to go get our beacon back from the when we were digging out the volcano. Hooah! Perfect flying. More perfect flying. Did you guys see the volcano stream? That was awesome. I can't believe we did all this. I know it's not textured and it doesn't look that great, but we did it. So that's cool. All right, I think I need to go down in here without dying somehow. And Mumbo got his connected. That's awesome. That must have been cool for Mumbo to just like log in and see this volcano that came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. Digit Panda, thank you so much. I appreciate you. 5 gifted. Thank you. You're amazing. If you guys get gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. Super kind, Digit. Let me put in some lights. I'm surprised we didn't have a creeper waiting for us in here. How did we not have a creeper in here? Have I done anything else to the volcano since Wednesday? No. Jem was going out of town. She was leading the project. I don't know if much more will get done, to be honest, on the volcano. That might be it. We tried. We tried. The beacon gives off light, but did it give off enough to make 0 spawnage in here? I guess probably. Why is Green not posting to YouTube? I don't know. I mean, he just got done with the Past Life series. Maybe she just needs a little bit of break. Not a question I can answer. I can't answer why people do what they do. Yeah, not his personal assistant or anything. No, he hasn't shared any insider information on why. Past Life literally just ended, what, a week ago? A week and 3 days ago? So, and that was a big project, so maybe just needs a little bit of time. I wouldn't stress too much. I know. When you're enjoying somebody's content, it kind of stinks when they're not uploading as much because you enjoy their content. You want to see more of it. I totally get that. But, you know, it's also human and probably has stuff going on, so gotta remember that. All right, we got our beacon. Gonna need something to activate it. Did I use a diamond the other day? I think I used a diamond the other day because it's all I had on me. Why have you never thought to take a beacon down from the bottom up? Yeah, right, because then we keep the haste most of the time. See, I can sometimes be smart. Sometimes. Digit, thanks for the 100 bits. Sometimes. I have my moments. Every once in a while. Every once in a while, I'll actually have a moment of clarity. A moment of like, I'm not as dumb as I look. All right, so now this is the hard part. I want to put the beacon down here, obviously, so that the whole thing is covered by the beacon, but like, how do I do this without going through stuff? Maybe we need to go top down on this, actually. We need to like look from the top and see where we can cut through without stuff being in the way, because I've built a lot up here. So probably I wonder if I can cut through like right here, maybe. Let's see what's under this. Oh, flying machines. So that's not good. This is all just glass, right? So I could probably cut through. Nope. What I need to do is like cut through right here. But then there's this stuff. Oh, that's probably okay. I can probably take some of that down without it being a big issue. Like if it was just this much, maybe. Yeah, that would work. There we go. Open sky there. And then let's take a look at the coordinates real quick. I'm on, remember this, -511, -352. -511, -352. I'm dead. Oh gosh. That's so scary. -511, 352. We can probably look up and see it. Bang. Yes. Thank you, chat. We got it. We got it. We did it. All right. Oh, that's in the way. That's in the way. That's okay. That's okay. We get rid of it. Sag. You like my fall? I'm just like, I'm gonna die. This is where we die. Okay, that's our guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Right? Wait. 511, 352. Yes. 2, 3, 4. Make sure we stay centered here. Perfect. I love the iron sound now. So continuing collaborations in season 11. You know, we obviously were doing that a lot more in season 10. It did slow down our production a little bit because it was a lot more hanging out, chatting, and not actually like building stuff for episodes. That's okay? You guys okay with that? You didn't see as many like mega bases and like the Cyberpunk City didn't get as done as, you know, there was a lot more I had planned, obviously. And I'll talk about this. I think in my last episode, I'm going to do a little bit of like retrospective on the season. And I'll talk about how things came to be in a way this season. But as long as you guys are cool with us sacrificing a little bit of like progress as far as building and stuff goes, that gives us a chance to be more hang out kind of a vibe. What happened to my iron ingot that I definitely grabbed from my storage room? Chat? Where did it go? Did I not actually grab it out of that chest? What happened there? Did I just like, did it just not click into my inventory? I opened the chest, looked at it, and then closed the chest? What happened? I don't understand. Oh my gosh. That's what happens when I try to talk and do stuff at the same time. It's so hard. It's so difficult. All right. Whoever said I should do a beacon when I was tearing down that wall, and I was like, no. You win. You win. If that was a competition, you won. It was the right idea, and I ignored you, and I shouldn't have. That's on me. That's my bad. We would have been done with the wall an hour ago. Now we are going to spring a leak in here. The ingot lag into the inventory. They're like, that wasn't just one person that said that. That was pretty much everyone. Okay, I get it. You guys are smart. I'm stupid. You guys are beautiful. I'm ugly. Okay. How far do we want to take this? No, don't take it that far. Okay. That's exactly right. Wasn't that from an Adam Sandler? I feel like that's an Adam Sandler thing. All right, so I'm going underneath this bit. I'm gonna shave back this wall just a little bit. We got just a little bit of digging. So basically, as soon as we're past this tunnel, then it can open back up and see like the tops of buildings and stuff. And up above that, basically, it's just gonna be sky, I think. Gray. I want to make it very gray. It was from Happy Gilmore. Yeah, that makes sense. I should have gone back and watched the original Happy Gilmore when Happy Gilmore 2 came out, but I didn't. That was a mistake. Ooh, speaking of watching the second iteration of a movie and or series, I tried to work this in. Anybody see Wednesday? Season 2? I just finished it. It's so good. I mean, Wednesday season 1 was better, but it was... Okay, no spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. But I enjoyed it. They released it in 2 parts, I guess. Like, first 4 parts came out like a month ago, and then the last 4 parts came out just this last week. And like, we just ripped through them. Yeah, Lady Gaga's in it. That's not too big of a spoiler, right? That was like announced and stuff. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. All right, we're gonna have to deal with water, unfortunately. I'm trying to just think of a way to not have to deal with the water. And how far back do we want to dig? Basically, I want to make a building. Maybe that's what we need to do, is actually like figure out where we want the base of the buildings to be, and then we can carve back the wall to fit it. So let's try this again. This is like the same exercise we did 4 months ago, but we're gonna do it better this time. Let's lay out the structure of the building. We'll do smooth stone. So the reason why I tore it down was because I came in too much. I took our opening and I made it smaller. And in a dropper game, that was not super brilliant. So I think I would like to come back one from the train to give that definition that this is actually sticking out like a track. And then we need to do enough of a building that we can actually like put windows and balconies and stuff on it. I know that river's forever haunting me. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 might be enough here. 9 wide might be enough. And then if I could come out with another building to kind of fill the corner that doesn't come out more than the actual corners coming out now, so we're not shrinking it again. That puts us in good shape. I should not be using Silk Touch on this. Just swap those real quick. Never know when I'm going to need Deep Slate. That stinking river. The River's Revenge. That was one of my episodes, wasn't it? Didn't I call it The River's Revenge? I think I did. Fabled, thank you so much for the Can You Dig It. Love the close-knit group stuff. To me, it feels like it started back with Bodum and has been evolving ever since. The most important thing is y'all are having fun. When you're happy and having fun, so are we. Looking forward to what you do in Season 11. WD. Looking forward to the WD and Season 11. What's WD? World download. Okay. Okay. I know. Cover up the river one time. Yeah, the world download. Oh, that's a whole nother thing I need to think about. Like, if Go Touch Grass is broken in the world download, is that a super travesty? It is, isn't it? Do I need to take some time to... Oh gosh, do I try to get 3 episodes done? Like maybe one episode is just literally a world download preparation episode. I don't even know if that's content. What's SB? Shopping bistro. Right. I remember that. Is it fixable? Yeah, kind of. It does change things up quite a bit though. It's because you can't fish and rod items across the ice anymore. So I have to like add a way for that to come in a different way. Let me get a different block real quick. Like, let's do a little bit of polished granite. All right. This does not feel wide enough to be a building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we got to go a little bit bigger. And then I would say now we can have a building popping out this way just a bit. Only by like 3, maybe. We don't want to have to do a ton of digging, obviously. We've done plenty of that. I got to get a torch down. This is dark. There you go. Do that for you. Yeah, we'll have to do some hopper lines or something instead of ice, unfortunately. But it's a simple fix, but I think it's going to take time. Also, let's see, Metro Mayhem. I will have to do one last restock of everything in Metro Mayhem. I haven't even checked on Metro Mayhem since Friday. Wait, no, when did Metro Mayhem open? That was Monday. It's been a week, hasn't it? Oh my gosh. So I haven't checked on Metro Mayhem in a week to make sure. Uh-oh. I think something's broken. Am I still live? Yeah? Uh-oh. These items should be in my inventory. But they're not. Which means the server's about to crash. In 3, 2. kind of nailed it. I had to pause for effect, okay? Okay. Oh, jeez. She hasn't moved. She hasn't moved. Oh, my gosh. My look of pride. Don't you love it when you do that? Have you ever been, like, microwaving something and you're not looking directly at the microwave and you're like, you kind of feel how much time is left, you know? And you're sitting there and you're like, I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. It's going to be done in 3, 2, 1. Boop. And you're like, yeah. Or you're laying in bed and you're afraid to open your eyes, right? And check the time. And you're like, I bet you it's 5:45. It's probably 5:45. And then you're like, you open one eye and you look, and it's like exactly 5:45. And you're like, man, I'm good. Man, I'm good. Is Cub running? I think it's broken. I don't think anybody's actually running Metro Mayhem right now. We might have to go check on this. Huh. We got problems. Oh no! Monsters. We're having problems. Oh, sorry guys. We're back. Cub crashed. Cub crashed. I'm just flying over to Metro Mayhem to see what's going on. He said he pressed the button. There was a crash. Here he is. Let's see if voice mod works.
Hello, hello.
Hi. Okay. It's okay. I thought that maybe the sound system got broken during that crash too.
I don't know. So I pressed. Oh, did this not reset?
Oh yeah, that didn't raise the gate.
Oh, did we crash again? Are we crashing right now?
Are we actively crashing? No.
We might be crashing right now.
Hold on. No, I picked up blocks. It's okay. I think this happened before. I gotta ender. You have any ender pearls on you by chance?
I don't. Sorry.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna need those to get in here. Get in and out of here. I get stuck if I don't. Man, I'll try it. If I die, I die. Okay, it's fine. This redstone, when the server crashes, just gets stuck in an on state for some reason.
Oh, okay, that's good. At least we weren't crashing.
So then if I do that, okay, now to get out of here. I'm totally good at this. Okay.
So when I hit the button, I think something with the audio mod went haywire, and that might have crashed us.
Yeah.
Because it was like I hit the button and then instantly, like when I got to the door, it was not working.
That happened to me the other day, and then they downgraded the mod, and then they fixed it, and then they upgraded the mod, and then you crashed it again. So maybe it's not.
They're looking into it. Into it.
All right.
Do I dare hit the button again?
Yes, let's do it. Wait, hold on.
All right, hold on.
Let me throw something on the ground.
That's weird.
All right. I'm gonna try to pick that up after you hit the button, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Okay. Problems. Yeah, we have a duplication thing. Do you come here, Impulse? Come here. Do you see stuff in this chest? In my chest?
Yeah, all your gear is in there. And you're also wearing all your gear. Congratulations, you now have a backup set of gear.
And it's real? Yep, it's real.
This happened to Pearl too on the crash.
Okay, yeah.
Her whole like shulker box of goodies got duplicated.
Okay, yeah. Let me...
Maybe hold on to it just for a little bit, just in case.
Yeah,
I'll put it in a box called fake gear. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Where's my shulker box?
Yeah, it's better than the other way around. Like if you had put it all in there and it was gone, that would be
yeah.
rough.
water bucket.
I was gonna check the book, but I'm afraid to.
What happened to the book before? Anything?
I was just worried about how good of times I have to beat now. So you're sub 10er as well. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
You got any published runs that are sub 10?
Yeah, I published the 35 one. I published the 35 one.
All right.
Yeah.
I might have to take a little peeksies, see which route you're choosing.
Yeah. There's a lot of choices. That's
what I was hoping for. I was hoping there'd be a lot of choices for people of different skill sets to choose from and still have decent times. So.
Yeah. Certainly true. All right, I'm gonna get this.
You going on a run right now? I might just follow your free cam for one run, if you don't mind.
We'll try.
You mind grouping up real quick for just this one? Yeah. Cool. I'll do open streaming.
Follow me. Group. There we go. Test.
Sweet. Yep. Here.
Sweet.
All right.
I'm gonna turn
whenever
down
you're ready. I'll
render distance.
I'm gonna test this out in the locker room actually.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna hit the button. Hopefully, we don't crash instantly.
Okay.
Here we go.
Good luck.
Okay, we're off.
Okay.
It worked.
So far, so good. Okay. I think maybe it just needed to like register that disc or something one time. Oh, you just got
that
it,
was
though.
brutal.
No way.
Jeez.
No way.
That was crazy.
Okay, I'll let you focus. I just want to watch.
That was actually insane. That's only happened like 2 or 3 times the whole time I've been running. It's pretty rare. Oh, no.
It's a risky jump, man. I'm not brave enough for that.
That is tough. Oh, so sad. The door closed. Man, these doors are really getting me on this run.
This is the Ethos special. Curious to see if you've deemed this shortcut even worth it.
I think it is. I think it's absolutely
even if
worth
you
it.
fall, huh? Which you're not gonna do, because you.
Oh, he falls. Close.
But even then, you made it halfway through, and I think that shaves off time.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's better than taking the opposite way.
So smooth coming out of that. I got to figure that out. Turtle has made its way back. I can't believe it.
The turtle, no. That turtle causes issues all the time. He's a major player. He's a major factor, Impulse.
I'm actually okay with it. As long as he's not set off the wind charges, which seem like they're out. I noticed those didn't flip. Let me guess.
Yeah. The turtle does activate it sometimes. Oh,
yeah,
that was bad.
So the turtle got in there, killed all my wind charges, and now it's a wind charge free run for you, isn't it?
Even so, here? Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it.
I might just save the box for the world download instead of trying to fill it up again for the rest of the week.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Because I came on one day and I was like, Ito's been running. Wind charges are gone.
And you're like,
because he gets on like super late at night, and he just goes and goes and goes.
Practicing for MCC. Oh, don't even go across the top. Okay.
Oh, missed it.
No.
So sad.
Now, do you have to go? Oh, I thought you were going vines.
Oh, no. Yeah, I still think it's faster to go through like that.
All right. I'm guessing to the left over the sheep now.
Over here.
Nice.
Oh,
love that. Ooh. I love that. Nicely done.
That's a tough one. That's
a
gotten a lot harder.
One. Skipping all the pistons. Very nice. Yep. Okay. The run killer. Oh, he's cracked. He's cracked. You don't fall in those candles ever now, do you?
It's a tough one, but yeah, usually don't.
Nice.
It's challenging though.
That is basically a run killer if you fall off those candles.
Yeah.
Oh, I was meaning
Although
to put a fireplace or something down there to kill yourself.
the water bit is good there too, I think.
If you get good at it. You got
really
good at it?
Yeah. Kind of. Not super good, but occasionally
Go
good
for
at
the
it.
Neo. Man.
Yep.
What's left of these super hard Neo jumps that you guys are getting. That's amazing. Still no one's found an actual like way to go over the top of these. Oh, I thought you set it off.
There we go.
Could you imagine if talking set it off?
That would be wild, yeah. Have to be absolutely silent throughout the whole room.
Oh, nice. That was pretty good, dude.
Nice one. Yeah, not bad. That might be around 10.
Nice.
Not too
If
shabby.
you didn't get the door slammed in your face twice, I think you
right? Yeah.
There.
The door slams were brutal.
Nice run, dude. All right, I just wanted to watch one run, see what course you were taking. That's cool.
Yeah.
You're doing stuff I won't be able to do though, so I will have to adjust my routes, I think.
Yeah, there are some really hard jumps in there for sure.
Yeah.
that we try and make.
That's perfect though. All right, man. I'm gonna bop out of the group now and let you to it. But
okay, man. Yep.
Talk to you later.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll let Cub be. People still running. Love it. We got work to do. Sorry, I had double music on there for a while. Didn't realize it until we got about halfway through that race. I'm on top of my game today, staying on face cam for part of that and playing double music. Jeez. Anyway, Cub's amazing. Cub and Etho, man. They and Pearl, like they're all just so good. Scar. Dude, is Scar in the next MCC? I don't know if Scar was announced. Was Scar in the next MCC? Or maybe he's just in the San Diego one. Wilco, thanks for the 5 gifted. Stout. Appreciate the 5 gifted as well. Scar's in the next one. Oh yeah, he's got the helmet. Yeah. In his picture, I remember now. He's got Scar's probably doing the same thing, warming up. So he's on the Lime Llamas with Martin. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be good. What did I do with my fancy granite blocks there? Man, I'm struggling to keep stuff in my inventory today. All right, I'm just gonna have like a corner of a building poke out right here. And then, yeah, this is the part where we're gonna have to do a lot of digging. Because we want to dig out this. Martin, Kratzy, and CPK. Oh, that'd be a good team. He's got the MC jacket and the pod racer helmet. Oh yeah, no, he's got the, is it the Momoa? The Momoa jacket from the movie? The pink. It was supposed to be on auction and then somehow that didn't happen. All right, we'll use these. And then how far? We went pretty big, right? 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Tango sweats immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tango's probably on right now, frantically doing the tangler. Did you guys hear the good news about Zedif? Anybody hear some news about Zedif today? Yeah. Sorry everyone. Zedif is now a taken. He's taken. Him and Dot had a Zedding today. Yeah, that's the day, right? Amazing. Congrats to Zed and Dot. Just got to see them not too long ago. It's fantastic. Z-Dash. Z-Dash is their name together. Yeah, we're all so happy for them. They're so good together. Am I hearing Metro Mayhem music again? I think I am, but I'm kind of like just out of range. I'm going to turn it off. It'll distract me. Okay, so that corner sticks out, but not out more than this is doing already. Perfect. All right. So I'll go 11 wide again. So there'll be like 2 building faces. And then if I go... Should I go back or forward one for this part? Probably forward, I think. I don't mind coming in a bit on this side. It was that side that didn't make sense to come in on. The ring bearers sheep. Pink sheep bearing the rings, yeah. Do you think Willy the Worm was there? He doesn't do anything anymore with Willy the Worm, does he? That was mainly his single player series back in the day. I hope they had a good wedding. I saw somebody saying that weather might have been not great in England today. It's like rain on your wedding day. Heard Wormman did the vows. Perfect. Okay. Is it sunshine? Okay. I thought I saw someone say that the weather might not be perfect for a wedding, but great. Excellent news. I know that's always very stressful when you're planning something big like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. Okay. And then this one we can do like a couple corner stacked buildings, I think. It was horrid yesterday? Okay. Hopefully whatever was happening yesterday didn't like mess up the venue. All right, so we'll come out 1, 2, 3. I'll do 5 on this one, and then maybe cut in and do another 5er. 1, 2. Actually, let me cut in more than that. Let me cut in by 3. Again, I just want to stay as back into the wall as possible, and then we'll shave down the whole tube. And then we'll just build up flat walls again, and then just add, we'll just basically dig in windows and then add some balconies and little bits and bobs, like whatever we can do pretty quickly is the plan for this. So we'll kind of come in with the building just a little bit there, and then gonna have plenty of deep slate. That's good. Man, why didn't we put in the beacon earlier? All right, and then now this one will be more centered on this wall. Perfect. Sorry, gotta remove. Oh, too soon. Too soon. You guys talk about the wedding. Because I'm stubborn. I am stubborn sometimes. I'm trying not to be. I'm really trying not to be. Oh no, we have 64 ender chests. I can't fit this in my inventory. Oh no. Feels bad, man. So we did 5 there, and then we cut in, and then we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another one that's gonna kind of layer back, and then I think on this one we should just go across here. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. Oh no, that's the exit. That's okay. We'll build it into the building. That's perfect. We'll put a little door, a little exit door in the building itself. Is this centered? Not really, but close enough. We could center it. Should we purposely center this building? With this? Oh, it is centered. Crushed it. Where's my buttons? There we go. Dude, it's like I meant to do that. Stout and Wilco, thanks again for those sub bombs. Appreciate you. House of Meza, 50 months of tier 1-age. Thank you. You're amazing. It's because I'm so smart. I was so thinking ahead. So planned that in my head. Ahead of time. In my head ahead of time. 2, 3, 4. We'll do the same thing over here. 5. Pop, pop, pop. We'll mirror that other side. I think it looks pretty good. Ooh, tough is always nice. What am I working on? We are building up the walls of the dropper game. So basically, I just need to build fake buildings up into that point right there. Above that's going to be pretty easy because we're going to build clouds and stuff. It's these front building faces that have been stressing me out a little bit. Part of the reason why I kind of like walked away from this project for a while. But yeah, trying to finish up the dropper game is the goal right now. And we're getting there. We're doing stuff and things. It feels good. Feels good. Progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, and then no, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eh? Question mark? Something's not right there. No, I had to go 5 over. 3 out. 5 over. I didn't go 5 over at all. I didn't go 5 over at all. Terrible. Terrible. How many safe spots will it be? How many safe like landing spots? 3. 3. Yeah, 3. That's my plan. So there'll be 3 spots to land in. However, okay, so you guys want some insight on how the game's gonna work? In my mind, anyway? Because I haven't done this in creative. I don't plan to. There'll be 3 spots to land in. In order to successfully like win the game, you will need to land in all 3 spots within X amount of time of each other. Otherwise, you got to start over or you just fail, basically. So yeah, that's the plan. 3 different spots, which means 3 different drops. And you got to do them all 3 pretty quick. So if you die more than, you know, I'll try to make the timer so if you die more than twice, maybe if you die more than once even, I don't know. I got to play it once we're done and see how it feels. But, you know, if deaths start racking up, you start stacking up some deaths, you're just not gonna be able to pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 11. I don't think this is gonna be perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Kind of don't want to copy it directly. Do I? Maybe I'll go smaller building on this one. Just to kind of offset things. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm overthinking it. We'll just mirror it. It's fine. I know, resist symmetry and stuff, but I do want 3 buildings over here. I want this to be centered. Hold on, let me center this. Okay. 1, 2, 5. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. And then, yeah, that's better. So we'll go like that. And then we'll go whatever here. Dig that back a little bit. How far back do we need to go? Oh, quite a ways. What is this? I don't know what this is exactly. Somebody made... I don't know what this is. If you think you can resist the symmetry, that's false. Such a good line. Leave it. Too late. Sorry. It's in the way. It's in the way of the buildings. I'm sorry. Jeez, you guys really get attached to stuff. Oh my gosh. It's in the way of my game, guys. Sorry. I don't think when Jem built it, she meant for it to be a permanent structure anyway. Click the skid's head as well. Yeah, it's like literally because we have to come out of here. Bop, bop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just gonna go 9 on this one. You guys want me to resist symmetry? I'm doing it. I'm resisting. It's happening. Pop, pop, so we can do a little bit of detail in the corner there. Then just another little corner building sticking out, maybe here. Pop, pop, and then 3 back, maybe. One back. Just pop that. Ah, that's nice. That'll work. That'll work for this side. Because I can do a little something on these little 3 bits. Almost kind of want to push this one back further. This will shake it up even more. So it's like that. Yeah, that's better. Cool. That'll work. All right, now what we need to do is clear out the space so that we can build these walls up. And we actually need to get like the right blocks. So let's just dig it out at the moment. Well, I need to kind of stack up to dig it out in spaces. So I might as well use whatever block is going to be the face of the building, which I did choose granite and andesite for. Question is, do I still want that? Is that still the thing? I think I wanted it to be lighter colored blocks. That's why I chose andesite for sure. Gosh, I would love like calcite or something, but I don't think we have enough. Yeah, I was going to start building it up and then just digging as stuff is in our way. I think that's the way to go. What? Andesite's going to work just fine. I want another contrasty block. Oh, diorite? Maybe we just go diorite. Yeah. And then I'll sprinkle in the gravel in just the smaller bits for splashes of color. So like, did I say gravel? I meant granite. So like this corner, I kind of like that being actual granite. That one, probably not. This one, yes. Not. Yes. And I'll do another one. So those would be that. This is good. Let's get this planned out. Diorite in spirit of B-dubs. Let's get this stuff out of our inventory. Save the heads. They're so important. We put them in our important box. All right, so we're gonna take some andesite. We're gonna take some diorite and some granite. All right, I think for this one, we'll do the andesite. This one, diorite. This one, andesite. This one, diorite. I know it's like every other. Feels kind of bad, but we're broken up by some granite in there too, so it's fine. Maybe we shake things up. Maybe we go back to diorite on this one. Andesite. Oh, there's a hole there. Pop. Kind of want to do granite right here. That feels a little bit better. And yeah, we'll go back. These aren't going to matter too much. As long as they're different so you can distinguish different buildings. Perfect. Pop, 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 pop. And we'll do another one. Wait. That's what we have on the other side, isn't it? Nope. Perfect. Okay. There we go. So there's our building faces. I think that'll be good. Yeah, my flashback recordings start automatically, and that's the reason I do that. Because I would have forgot, and we would have missed this stuff, so thank you. But yeah, I just always record flashback mod. Adam, thanks for 300 bits. Aww. Bits for my favorite hermit. In the Empress. Also, my favorite base you made so far was the Dwarven Keep. I really enjoyed the Dwarven Keep. Oh, man. That last swing was going to be so awesome. I was so excited for that last swing. I just burnt out. I burnt out at the end of the season. This time I burnt out in the middle of the season, but it wasn't like an extreme burnout like I did at this end of season 9 was kind of extreme. Extreme burnout. I know that sounds a little dramatic, but I had a little bit of a burnout in the middle of this season to where I just was like, yeah, I just needed a little bit of a break. And we probably could have got the city, you know, at least further along. I don't know if I'd get it as done as I was hoping for ever, but I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling pretty good now. Timing has never been my strong suit. Oh. I misdecked out in season 9, which was sad just because I played it a little bit, but I was burnt out at the time. And so I didn't play much decked out, and it feels bad. I still regret that in a way. So I need to make sure next season I do better. I do better at managing. I've been thinking about that. Like, how can I do things differently as a YouTuber, as a Hermitcraft, you know, with Hermitcraft, with, you know, other things I like to do. You know, we got the podcast, we got my single player world. Yeah, the life series comes around time to time. Like, what are things I could do differently to not run into that issue of like burnout and stuff? And I think it's the way I am. I like taking on all the things, and so I end up just overloaded all the time. I just have too many projects and stuff going on all the time. And I'm kind of thinking like maybe I need to do something about that. I don't know how, I don't know what, because it's kind of the way I am. So basically would be asking myself to change how I operate as a person. So I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. I wouldn't say it's time management. I actually think my time management is pretty top notch. I just think that I don't like to not do stuff. Like, I have severe cases of FOMO if I'm not included in stuff, and I just have a lot of ambition to do all the things all the time. I'm overly ambitious. That's probably, and that sounds to me like, if you're in a job interview and they're like, tell us one negative thing about yourself, you know, that's the kind of like job interview answer. Well, I just work too hard, and sometimes I'm actually too smart for my own good, and I like to get everything done above and beyond what is being asked of me. So I have a lot of character flaws. That is such a job interview. Like, okay. I don't know what that voice was. That's my job interview voice. And like, I gotta bring my Stanley to work. I don't know. I went like Valley Girl on the job interview. What was that? Yeah, but I don't know. I've been thinking about it, and it's like, I feel like being so busy all the time, and then like feeling like I set schedules in my head for things like I've already done it. Oh, this week I'm going to get the dropper game done. Next week I'm gonna get the skyscraper done and wrap up the city. You know, I'm already doing that. I make up these plans in my head, and most of the time it's more work than I'm willing to admit. Like, things just always take longer, and for some reason, like, it doesn't matter how long I've played Minecraft, I'm just never gonna learn that lesson, that things always take longer than you anticipate. It's just never gonna happen. I'm just never gonna learn that lesson. And so then I start looking at this like schedule that I made up in my own brain, and I start kind of freaking out and maybe rushing through things, maybe cutting some corners, and then they don't ever turn out as good as I was hoping for. And I would like to do something about that. I am called Impulse for a reason. Yes, it does fit. I would like to do something about that though, because I feel like that actually impacts quality. You know, and I would like to have better quality content moving forward. And the only way I'm going to do that is if I'm not overbooked with everything and rushing through things. And so as I'm thinking about what I can do differently in season 11, I think that's something that's really been at the forefront of my mind is how can I do that? How can I still be me where I'm doing all the things that I want to do? Because I kind of do like being busy, but at the same time, it's a bit of a catch-22. Double-edged sword, if you will. So I don't know. I got to figure it out. Sam, thanks for the can you dig it? Random Sam thoughts. You want to hit 5,000 gifted? Wait a minute. The final ribbon on gift and subs is yellow/gold. So I want a rainbow. I want a rainbow with a yellow gold ribbon. Oh, that would be sick. Sam, don't. Okay, just, you know, Sam, we've had the talk enough, I think. As long as you know your constraints, right? Have a little bit of discipline. You know, I don't want you hurting yourself or bank account over these goals. I do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I got to make sure you're looking out for you as well. But yeah, that'd be sick. Gray Meeple, thanks for the 18 months. Zap hosting, appreciate the 5 gifted. You're amazing, thank you. Dad mode activated. You know, people being so generous, I always just get a little bit worried. You know, they are managing things okay. I have no clue what causes usernames to change colors. I think you can actually like do a slash color or something like command in chat, can't you? Somebody here can help. Sure. How do you change colors of usernames in chat? Chat. How do you do that, chat? This is working out. Just never changed. There you go. Oh, and your profile. There you go. You go to your profile. I thought there was like some sort of slash command, but if I'm wrong, I don't want people spamming a slash command that doesn't work. That would be bad. Anyway, I want to talk. I want to talk about that. What do you guys think? Like, you know me by now. I think a lot of you. I mean, you know what you know. You don't know all of me, I'm sure, but you've seen me enough. You kind of get the gist on how I do stuff. What can I do to not feel so rushed and overloaded all the time that I burn out, and also, like, you know, I want to up the quality of my content. I mean, that's always been my goal, and I think I've taken steps backwards with that because of how busy I've allowed myself to get. Hire an editor? Make smaller builds. True. Have smaller goals. Okay, we can talk more about the smaller goals. Scale down. So yeah, size of goals. I have this philosophy. Actually, I've already recorded the intro to this next episode, and I literally say it in the intro of shoot for the stars, hit the moon, right? And so a lot of times that's what happens is I make these shoot for the stars goals, and we hit the moon, but then I have a problem. I get a little down on myself for not hitting the stars instead of being happy that I hit the moon. You know what I mean? So it's like, if that's this philosophy, aim for the stars, hit the moon, then you can't be upset when you hit the moon, right? Like, Metro Mayhem was still amazing. Like, I'm very happy with the way Metro Mayhem came out. So, like, what exactly do I have to be, like, upset about or down about? Well, the plan was to do these crazy, you know, like 8 games that all was leading up to one big mega game, and rebuild the generator and finish the lore of the city that way and all that kind of cool stuff. And it was amazing. I really, really love the concept. It was just too much. Oops. It was too much for me. I had too much other things going on to make that work. Other stuff happens as well. Life happens. All sorts of stuff. So, yeah. Am I disappointed with the way the season went? I guess I could say yes, a little bit. Like, I'm disappointed I didn't get to bring my entire idea to fruition, for sure. But at the same time, that was a lofty goal. And I've always been about making lofty goals and trying to hit as much of it as I can. And that's just where it ended up. So it's tough. It's tough to balance that. That's nice of you to say that you're not disappointed, but I know there are people out there that are disappointed. And yes, I am probably one of the most sensitive people in a creator space. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, I'm probably too sensitive to actually be a creator. Because yeah, there's a lot there's a lot of judgment when you put yourself in this space. There's a lot of judgment, and I hold the weight of that judgment a little higher than it should be in a lot of cases. So yes, I feel like, okay, some people are going to be disappointed that I didn't get everything done that I had set out to do. And I had big ambition. And I wish I got it done. I do. And it's sad that it didn't, but is it the end of the world? No. Is there a chance I could like save that idea and actually make it happen for real like next season or season after? Yeah, I could do that as well. You know, there's options. But like the idea that I'm going to please everybody is also something I've had to learn that it's just not feasible. It's not feasible. Like in life, really. It's not just this creator space. It's like in life. Sam, thanks again. Another can you dig it. Appreciate you. Well said, Brody. What did Brody say? Let me catch Brody's message real quick. 1 second while I look, because you guys. Well said, Brody. What did Brody say? Let me pause the chat real quick. Where's Brody's message? I don't know, Brody. Maybe you can repost your message that people were saying. I'm sorry. I literally can't find it. Ray said, disappointed that we don't get to see your whole vision, but disappointed that you didn't get it in time, or disappointed that you're human and needed breaks? No. I appreciate that. Brody said, can't please everyone, just be happy with what you're able to do. Yeah, for sure. If you do Skiz's Pyramid, it might help answer some of these questions. Yeah, I hope so. Metro Mayhem was a big accomplishment and success. Part of Minecraft is creativity. You can only do so much. Make everyone happy. You can't make everyone happy, so you should be happy with what you did accomplish. Yeah, I am happy with Metro Mayhem, and you know it's so funny because perspective is what changes everything, right? Just having some perspective. Had I started the season and said, guys, we're gonna do this amazing Ace Race-like game in survival Minecraft. And it's going to be, you know, really super detailed course, super fun, have, you know, all these path options for people with skill sets of all sizes and stuff. Had I said that was it, that was the goal for the season, we would have crushed the goal. We would have absolutely crushed it, and everybody would have been like, dude, you absolutely nailed that, right? Because Metro Mayhem, I can pat myself on the back for that one. And I don't, you know me, I never like give myself these kind of accolades, but like Metro Mayhem, I'm very proud of how it turned out. Had that been the only goal for the season, we would have absolutely been so successful not having this conversation, right? But I laid out this plan to do so much more. And so now it feels like, oh, we didn't do it. is that a failure? You know, I hate that, thought, but so it just feels a little bit differently. That's just a matter of perspective, you know? Oh, we missed the last top of the hour to stand up, but I can do it now. Actually, we should take a quick little break. Yeah, walls are coming up. Let's just make sure before we get too far into this, I'm not going to feel like I need to tear this down again. This looks so much better than what we were doing, doesn't it? These will be easy to put windows and balconies and stuff on and feel great. Yeah. This is much better and so much more open. Beautiful. Yeah, this actually looks like it fits in the cylinder now. Sweet. Okay, good. I will have to double take this one again. All right. The bats. What are we going to do about the bats? All right, guys. Let's, we missed the last top of the hour. So let's take a quick bio break, hydration break. If you need to go refill your water, eye strain break, make sure you're looking away from your monitors across the room. Turn your neck and stuff, whatever, stretch out, do all the things. I'll run an ad. Thank you for that. I turned off the automatic ads because I don't like it when it interrupts us. But it is also making my income less, so I gotta figure that out. Anyway, let's take a quick break, and I will be right back in just a couple minutes. Me next.
Impulse, you're the last yellow.
I'm the last yellow, which means it won't be for long, so you might as well take it.
Take your armor off.
Take your armor off.
Is your spawn set?
I just did. Hurry!
You need to do it quick.
Hurry!
Barrel.
What do you mean?
I seen you with the arrow.
We'll go inside then, Scar.
Fine, I'll stay here.
The devil.
Somebody, dude.
It's not me. I'm going. I'm sneaking.
Dang,
Oh
where
no!
He's on you now, dude. He's on
I
you,
see
bro.
it.
You got
Come
it.
on, speak to me.
Scar, no! Scar, what are you doing? Scar, what did I say about the doors?
I think that was me. Were you running into my door?
Who is this? Impulse, what did I say about the doors? I thought you were
I'm an
going,
angel always.
Sorry. Scar, are you running?
I'm running in circles because screams freak me out. I've never heard such a voice.
Get in that room. Get in that room. I got it.
What this room is.
Oh my god, I hate this.
Oh, it's on the bed. It's on the bed. Oh, okay. Oh, okay
No,
then.
what?
It's on the bed.
It just...
Can we milk my horse?
You can milk anything with nipples.
Ice cream!
Ice cream!
Ice cream!
Where is it?
Where's the
Want
ice
to make a
cream
premium
truck?
bar?
Ice cream, man!
Uh-oh. Wait, ice cream truck, come back. I was jamming. Are we there yet? I'm still digging. Should we turn to the north?
We should maybe
or
go
south?
up a little bit. Like theoretically we could go underneath it at this.
Oh,
we're there. I think we might be there, guys. It's just a
Okay,
hunch.
I'm pausing the music and I'm turning up game sounds because I need to hear this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
get your butt out of my way! I'd like to get away from this warden.
okay.
Music
That
off.
happened fast,
Oh.
huh?
Yep, ready.
Going into houses, giving spirits the biz. Bridgeview, Willow Street, Tanglewood. You know they won't believe and they'll be there for good. Wanna find cause they better be prepared. Because they need no they're getting too scared. If you know the gig's crew, you know who they are. They'll be playing some Phasma.
Get in here.
Here come
Guys in the closet.
The song's probably about 30 seconds too long.
Another dead end. All right, we're back. We're back. Everybody get everything done they needed to do? Refilled water and everything, I hope. Yeah, good times. Absolutely good times. There we go, music's going. Absolutely good times. Got some water? Good, Lyle. Opal, thanks for the $3.14. Do you think that keeping a notebook or something of positive comments or notes that you really like and help fend off those negative comments and self-talk would help? Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's a... that's a tough one. I don't know if it's the negativity that gets... I mean, yeah, of course, it gets to me over time, seeing negative comments over and over again. But I don't know if it's that or more just it's more about the self-pressure, I think, that I put on myself about... I don't know if it's about what people say. It's about what I am my own worst critic. Let me say that. I'm trying to find the right words here. I'm my own worst critic. So it's kind of like, yes, negative comments hurt and I hate it. And sometimes they get stuck in my head and I give way too much of my brain space to that kind of stuff. But I don't think anyone's saying anything that's worse than probably things that I'm already thinking because I'm my own worst critic. That's the part that I have done a better job in the past of solving, I guess. Solving's not the right word, but making it so it's not as bad. When I was doing journaling every day, as part of the 75 hard, I was doing journaling every day, and I would have a chance to kind of like write down these thoughts, and once you write down thoughts like that, you start to kind of realize how over the top you can be with yourself and the negative self-talk, you know? And so that was very helpful because sometimes I would like write stuff in my journal and I'd be like, well, that's a bit much. You know what I mean? And then so you get a chance to, and I thought that was like really, really helpful. So yes, I guess the answer is yes. It is good to have a notebook and it's not just the positive thoughts. It's actually like when you start to write down what your brain is actually doing, telling yourself, like, and you see it on paper, it sheds a whole different light on it. So that was helpful, and I haven't done that in a while, and maybe that's part of the problem. You know, maybe I need to get back to it. I'd chill out a little bit. Finally able to catch a live stream. Well, welcome, Norm. Welcome, welcome. We're building up the outer edge walls of like fake buildings, facades, basically, that are going up the side of the dropper game. Not up too far. Just to there. That is pretty far. These are tall buildings. Having a therapist is also good. Yeah. So basically, journals, you know, obviously kind of self-therapy, if you will. But yeah, having an actual licensed therapist to help you out when you're having negative thoughts, definitely something I'm for. I need more lighting blocks. Do I have? I might need to just go grab some torches. We might just need to torch this place up a little bit. Let me just real quick see if we have to make a trip or not. Looks like we do. All right, let's go grab some torches. Ooh, almost wrong picked that. Let's go back. And we'll drop off some stuff while we're at it. I can fly. Door is... Nailed it. Here, we'll just pop in. Wait, no, I'll come back and grab those. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna run out of food as well. Yeah, no, it's having Skiz and I, we go on these weekly walks on Tuesdays, and that's always great for both of us to vent, I guess. I mean, we do, it's not, that makes it sound like all we do on our walk is complain about stuff. But like being able to have somebody to talk to about, especially since, you know, we're in the same world here. So it's nice having those times to be able to like talk things through, the things that we're experiencing in this space. Okay, good news is I'm not going to run out of like granite and diorite and stuff. I was worried as we were going that I was, but it looks good. So yeah, I'm very grateful to have, you know, a friend like Skiz that we can do that comfortably with each other. Okay. Who came through here? That's usually a gem thing. I'm guessing it was Tango this time. Oh yeah, I needed food. Gem's not around, so that must have been Tango. Miss Redtail, thank you so much for the Can You Dig It? Yeah, just have higher standards for myself. You're right. Sounds like you need more storyboarding, planned out stuff. Yeah, no, I don't know about... I think I just need to get a better realistic grip on what's actually doable with the time that I have. I'm I'm like somewhat of an optimistic person, I guess. And I'm always just a little bit overly optimistic of how much I can get done. I need gold. I don't think I have any gold, guys. I need to make some golden carrots. Oh, there's some. I might just take those so that we can at least get through the rest of this stream and still keep making progress. I know I have a gold farm. I have not AFK'd at my gold farm in a while. So I'm out of gold, basically. I used a lot of gold for Metro Mayhem. Like the pizzas and stuff. And XP just gave me a bunch. I think it's in the locker. All right. I'll just take these 12. I think we can get by with just 12 more. Should be fine. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get more work done. I could just steal some pizzas out of... I could literally steal one stack out of here. I bet you there's a ton. Ish. I was going to put the golden carrots back in there, but then people are going to be like, what? Oh, they're not the same. I didn't name these? What's wrong with me? Oh, well. Why didn't I name these? Are they all not named? What? Did somebody else restock? Uh-oh. What happened? I went through and named everything. Oh. Somebody else must have restocked without naming them, because I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to swap them. I'll swap them out. That should be enough. I don't think the crash would have reset the names. I think just somebody else was helping, which is great. No issues with that, obviously. So that's Metro Munchies. Metro Munchies. Golden Carrots. Metro Munchies. Hey guys, we have plenty. We just need to name them. We're good on food. That'll do. What caused the crash? Voice mod just struggling with the audio player, I think. Voice mod and audio player we're not getting along too well today. Happens. I'll use some of my 100 levels. I know. I like my 100 levels. I don't want to lose them. Scaffolding might have been nice. All right, we got 64 golden carrots now. We're happy. We're happy. Impressive. Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm going to tell you something. I don't know what I'm building next season. I don't know what I'm building next season. I haven't decided yet. Usually by this point, I have an idea. So I'm a little bit nervous, I guess, that I haven't figured that out yet. What do you want to do? What do you guys want to do? What sounds good? Don't build anything. Be just a nomad who doesn't actually have a base. Oh, I forgot to grab the blocks. Island Paradise. A football stadium. Any media outside Minecraft you've been enjoying a lot? Oh my gosh. You want to know what I'm enjoying right now? You want to know what I'm enjoying right now? I'm chipping away at this. I'm only 2 episodes in, but so far I am loving it. Arcane. I'm finally watching Arcane. And I gotta tell you, like the style of the like city, you know, the above city and stuff, even the below, pretty good. It's pretty cool. But I don't know if I can go there. I don't know, because it is kind of close to the dystopian cyberpunky kind of vibe. It's really close to what we were going for this season. So I don't know, but it is cool. It is cool. Yeah, Arcane's a series on Netflix. Just started watching it. I'm just gonna do 2 episodes a week until I finish it. The upper city is steampunk, the lower is dystopian. Yeah, so it's kind of, yeah, it is more steampunk. You're right. But yeah, it's pretty close to. I don't want to do any cyberpunk, steampunk, any punk next season. We just kind of did that, kind of. Lush cave build, K-pop demon hunter. I don't even know. I don't know. K-pop demon hunter. That still feels kind of cyberpunky though, doesn't it? A lot of Phasmo crossovers being suggested. A sky base? Just make Tanglewood. Now, one thing I did say that I want to do is to keep things modular. I think it's important to do that so that I don't have the same issue of done versus not done. If we keep things modular and just always expanding, then things can be done when I say they're done. Oh, I saw a really good quote from like a famous artist. It was like, art is never done. It's just abandoned or something like that. Was there a quote? Someone tell me who quoted that. But yeah, I want to do something I can make big as the season goes. And that way, whenever I feel like that's enough, then I'm good type thing. Game of Thrones Medieval. Yeah, I did like Game of Thrones quite a bit. Medieval. I've never done medieval. I guess with like medieval stuff, I just felt like it was so overdone in Minecraft. Like everybody did medieval. Art is never done. It simply stops in interesting places is the version you've heard. Art isn't ever done. There's just a deadline. Maybe that was the one I heard. For some reason, I thought the word it's abandoned or something like that was in there. Maybe I'm combining 2 different things I've heard. Da Vinci said art is never finished, only abandoned. That's the one. That's the one. Hello, diamonds. Hi. I need you. I'll take you. Hey, I want the diamonds. Give me the diamonds. What am I sacrificing for these diamonds? I've filled my inventory up. It's fine. Gothic medieval Castlevania vibes. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I've had an issue with the medieval stuff. I wouldn't call it an issue. I just kind of always kind of felt like it was just like a lot of people did it. A lot of people do that style in Minecraft. Full on vampire. I did a dwarven keep. Is that considered medieval? That's different. Is that overdone? Is that what you're getting at? Pretty much everything's overdone. Mario Kart? Interesting. Gothic Skybase. Skybase is intriguing because we have the ghasts, right? So that could be kind of fun to do something. How would Mario Kart work? Like take a Mario Kart map and recreate it in Minecraft? Very colorful. I like that. It's color's not something I've done a lot of. Making things like really visually bright and colorful. Very stimulating. Not modular though, right? Like that definitely feels like if I don't get this map done, it's not done, which is what I'm trying to avoid. So I'm not sure. Western cowboy build? Ooh, would I enjoy that? I don't know. I don't know. The things I'm into, let's talk about what I'm into personally. I am very much into sci-fi and fantasy. Those are my genres. That's the kind of stuff I like. Sci-fi and fantasy. Split fiction inspired would be perfect. Something split fiction inspired would be perfect. Ooh, I'm writing that down actually. That got me a little excited because I forgot about how cool split fiction scenes were. But it feels like we might get right back into cyberpunky. It depends though. Split fiction had more than that. Silo. Oh my gosh. Dude. Silo. I really like Silo. Is it coming back yet? Is it back yet? When's it back? Is it back yet? I really like Silo. And, oh my gosh. And I have a little other idea that's swirling around in my head that I'm not going to say yet. There's another little idea that I think might be not great. But if we went with a Silo style build, it would actually be perfect. Now we're thinking. Have you guys seen Silo? It's so good. It's basically like Fallout, but better. Sorry, I liked the Fallout series too, but Silo's so good. Now, Silo is not... Okay, is lack of exterior a problem when it comes to bases? Because Silo I could start at the top and then just keep going down, down, down. Like, and that's the modularness. Because you think about modularness, right? And you think of something that's expanding like outwards, like a town. Do you think of vertical expansion? Join Etho and Skiz in the Inside Out Club. Yeah, I mean, if Silo's inside, there's no out. You're in a silo. You're literally in a silo. So, Oh, the boiler room is key. So you almost have to start with the boiler room, huh? Oh, there could be secret tunnels. And we could sing the secret tunnel song every time we talk about them. That would be cool. Huh? Dude, Silo might be the idea, guys. Silo might be the idea. I'm gonna noodle on that. I don't want to like tell you guys definitely, because basically that's giving up my plans for, well, first of all, I got to think about it a little bit. I can't just decide here on the spot what we're doing. That would be, you know, I'm impulsive, but that's very impulsive. But I'm kind of digging this style. Okay, let's pretend we go this route. Okay, let's get the feel. Let's feel the room out a little bit. Those of you that know what Silo is, would that be a cool base to have in Minecraft? It's all interior there, so it's not perfect because, you know, most people think of bases, they think, you know, what am I going to see from the outside? In fact, like, there is a extreme downside to building something like this on a multiplayer server. And that is, like, the only time people will get to see it is when they go in it, right? Where Hermit's flying around the world and stuff, they're never going to actually see my base because it's in the ground, basically. It's a silo in the ground. Unless we build an exterior silo, like an actual, you know what I mean? Like farm, like on a farm, how they have like silos that go up and out of the ground. It's a lot of underground. And so then people don't actually ever see it unless they go down in the ground to see it. So yeah, it's not perfect. There's negative side to it. And that is something obviously we have to think about because, you know, content creators. One way for me to get more views, sorry to go into business mode here, but one way to get more views as a YouTuber is to build stuff that other YouTubers show off and then have people be like, who built that? That's cool. I want to go check out their videos. If I build a silo, there's a low probability of that happening. Right. So that's a pretty big downside, although building the silos does sound pretty fun to me. Get around that with shops and games. True. Other stuff I'm doing. Just have a lot less focus on the base, right? Silo cut in half like an ant farm. Oh, so you can see, you can see the inside of it. I like the glass ceiling. Like you walk over top of it and you look down and you're just like looking down this silo. Although, I mean, basically, hey guys, we did it. Look at us. I'm just going to pick this up and put it in season 11 and we're done. Hi, we have silo. Episode done. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Glass floors to see all the way down. Yeah. I don't know. I will think on that. There's definitely some pros and cons, for sure. There hasn't been any progress on the volcano since you saw that last stream, so not really much reason to go over there and show it off. You can just go to the end of my VOD. Go to my VOD. I could always use some extra views. You want to see how it ended up? You can build really cool exterior buildings and machines that you need on the surface. Dauntless from Divergent. Love Divergent. Love Divergent. Maybe there's some sort of like mix that we can do. I'm trying to remember, like, so the Dauntless one, they were in like an abandoned warehouse or something. I'm trying to remember because they jumped off the train and then they had to like fall through this roof down onto the trampoline or the net. And I think they were just inside of an abandoned warehouse or something. I'd have to really look again. I didn't pay much attention to that. There might be a way to do a little bit of, so have it be a silo, but it still pokes up above a little bit. And I do like the idea of like building stuff outside that helps support the function of the silo. That could be kind of cool. I might noodle around with that idea just a bit and see where it leads. Yeah, it's definitely more of an apocalypse. I mean, Silo is, if you haven't seen the series, Silo is basically apocalyptic in a way, right? Like, things were happening to the outside world, and they had to basically protect themselves by going in the ground. Am I getting my Fallout story mixed up with Silo? Because I watched both back-to-back, basically. I watched Silo, and then I watched Fallout. Maze Runner? Yeah. Yeah, it's all very dystopian for sure. cool though. So I could do a bit of a mix, yeah. That would work. That would give me some above ground representation for the things that I'm worried about, right? Not being seen. We all want to be seen, right? I love how I'm getting all these diamonds all of a sudden. I feel like I should have turned on some sort of extra gamma for you guys today or something. Is Silo based on the book? Yeah. Yeah, the show, I'm pretty sure, based on a book. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free. Not a bad idea, though. I should play out the Fallout games. I should play the Fallout games. Yeah. Look at that guy. You found a good spot to hang out on, didn't you? Oh, no. I like that spot. Oh, and having the silo and then having the happy gas to go up and down it gives good use to the happy gas. That's true. Is that kind of weird that there'd be a happy gas in the silo? I guess not. I mean, it doesn't have to be the happy gas. Like, we can literally repurpose the happy gas, like give it a function, like turn it into an elevator, so it's like you don't even know it's a happy gas, right? That would make a difference. Is silo about a missile silo? I don't think it had anything to do with storing weapons. It was more of an underground civilization, basically. They went underground because above ground, the atmosphere. I don't know if it was like a nuclear fallout. I can't remember. But they had to go underground for their own protection, basically. So there's like a whole underground civilization that was built. So not necessarily a missile silo. Yeah, more of a bunker. Yeah, like a massive bunker that's built in the shape of a spiral, like a staircase and stuff all the way up it. Silo. It was cool. It's really cool. I know I asked, maybe you guys didn't know, or maybe somebody answered and I didn't see the answer. When is the next season of Silo coming out? Because I'm so ready. I'm actually in the market right now for a new series to watch. Sounds like a vibe from Ghostbusters Afterlife. Ghostbusters Afterlife. That's the one where they like moved out to what's his name's farm when he passed away, right? No? Is that the one before it? I can't remember. Watch Doctor Who? Oh yeah, Silo's kind of like Hunger Games District 11. Yeah. When they went to District 11 and they were living underground or whatever in basically a silo. Yeah, it's a lot like that. Yeah, I think that's a fair comparison. I meant 13. Yeah, not 11. Thank you. Words are hard. I've been going around in this circle like this instead of going straight up. I think it's fine. I think it's fine the way we're doing it. I just question my technique here. I get to chatting with you guys. And I don't actually like think about the most efficient way to approach the Minecraft things we're doing. A lot of the times I make these decisions based on what I can do and still read chat. So, yeah, in case you were wondering why I might be doing things so inefficiently in Minecraft. A lot of times it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make in order to actually have conversation with you guys. Which you would think after so many years of streaming and playing Minecraft, I would be better at multitasking, but turns out I'm not. And I probably never will be at this point, so it's fine. Planet Express. What is Planet Express? Planet Express base. I'm kind of digging it. I'm stuck on the silo thing now. I'm just stuck trying to figure out like how to make it presentable. Futurama? Oh, it's from Futurama. Okay. You know, I should have watched more Futurama. I should have. The few episodes of Futurama I saw, I really did enjoy. That's like Bender, right? I don't know why I didn't watch more. You know, another thing I didn't watch enough of and get into was Rick and Morty. A lot of people love Rick and Morty. And I just never really got into Rick and Morty. There's 144 levels in Silo. Oh my gosh. Well, we won't be doing a 1-to-1. We won't be doing a 1-to-1. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Rick and Morty. Just never got into it. Put the silo on the side of a mountain so it's semi-exposed. I mean, I would be lying if... Where was I going to go with this? I am disappointed in myself. Go faster, free cam. Oh my gosh. I turned down free cam so it wouldn't be too fast for you guys, and now I'm mad. All right, we'll get there eventually. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. This project right here. My biosphere idea. I would thoroughly enjoy this one. I would thoroughly enjoy actually making this come to fruition. And Silo kind of gives me that, right? But remember the idea, this was like the biosphere. We were going to have multiple levels in here with different farms, and they were all life supporting stuff, right? So a whole civilization lived inside this biosphere because they had to run away from the city when it was taken over by AI, right? So they had to come in this biosphere and live here the same way that like Silo was, basically. So I could potentially get another shot at this, right? Take that same idea that I had for this biodome, but apply it to the Silo. And it's the same idea, really. So that gives me another shot at that, which is kind of nice. Because I was sad that I never got a chance to really do that. A spin-off of, oh my gosh. A spin-off, have another season of Hermitcraft basically be a spin-off of the season before? That's an interesting thought. That's an interesting thought. Although at this point I don't think I want to recreate that sphere. Like I like the Silo idea better than the biosphere. The biosphere feels finite, where a Silo feels more or less finite. Even though there will be finite, right? Like you hit bedrock, you're done. But the biosphere is like that to me is like recreating the problem I had this season. I'm literally creating this ball, and now I have to fill the ball or else the season's incomplete, right? And that's what I'm trying to avoid. For some reason, my brain tells me I can get away with it in a Silo, but not a sphere, right? I can get away with empty floors in a Silo and have it still be complete, technically, but I don't think I can get away with empty room in a sphere. I don't know why. My brain is telling me that, but that's what my brain's telling me. Doesn't have to be a ball. Yeah, exactly. We can do a sphere. Or, I mean, a cylinder. A Silo. It doesn't make sense. I know. My brain never does. It never makes sense. Mad Maddie, thank you so much. How about doing something around retro video games? You mean like recreating like a Mario map or something? I mean, I guess it depends on the game, but I can think about that. I could see the opportunity for something cool, for sure. Donkey Kong. Remember when Jimmy did Donkey Kong in, gosh, was it a hide and seek video? I think it was a hide and seek video. No, dude. We can't have slime in here. You're going to ruin my game. Gonna ruin my game. Silly. Gonna have to slime-proof the bottom layer. Wreck-It Ralph style? That can be cool. I want to put a torch somewhere. Base full of thumb people. I like the Castlevania idea, though. Somebody had a Castlevania idea I saw earlier. But that's medieval style, I guess. That's more gothic. Which I've never really built like a gothic style. I don't know if I would enjoy it, though, to be honest. The dystopian, like, silo... And it, again, gets into a little bit of steampunk-ish, I think. Maybe that's a bit of a reach, but... I do like the idea of there being this, like... What were we calling it? The continuation of the story from this season. That does seem kind of fun. Yeah, spin-off, thank you. My brain just totally forgot that word. Yeah. I don't know if anybody's ever done that in Hermitcraft. Where a season, the next season, is a spin-off of the one before. That's kind of cool. That's a pretty unique idea. You guys got me thinking. You got me thinking. Honestly, like, whatever I end up doing for a base, I don't think is going to be, like, my season. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think the season, what I do in the season is going to be a big fixation of, like, about my base. I think my base is just going to be a thing that I do while I'm not contributing to, like, storylines or other things going on the server. Did Ren kind of do that with Gigacorp? I guess so. I guess you're right. Gigacorp was a thing that he carries through. Yeah. Okay. Dang, I thought we were gonna be trendsetters here, guys. Thought we were gonna be the first to ever think about doing this. It's hard to be the first at anything. Have I heard the Protoman's Mega Man themed rock opera? No. I didn't even know how to pronounce half the things you just said. No. I see that a lot. Nether base, end base. No. Sorry. Those dimensions just don't work for videos. They just don't. They just look so bad in videos. I mean, for a Minecraft player, sure. But for a content creator, they're just not well suited for making videos, and especially in the end, but the nether's also not great. Now, you know, if they want to do some updates to the end nether and stuff to make it a little more pretty in videos, that'd be cool. Pixel Pulse meets 20 years later. Would be cool to tie in the silo idea. We could lure it away, right? Like, basically, they might have started. So if this is in the future, right? We could say that they started with the biosphere and realized they needed more space. They outgrew it. And so they extended the biosphere straight down. And guess what shape that makes? That could work. That could work. 28 days, 28 weeks, 28 years. That's the 28 stuff movies. They have that, right? Isn't there a new movie coming out that is 28 years? I thought they were already doing that. Yeah. I haven't seen it. I don't know why I put that torch in there just to cover it up. What's the Dipple drop? It's the name of the dropper game. If you're just joining. What Dipple drop? That makes sense why you wouldn't know that. It's a play on a nickname that Skiz uses for me. Skiz always calls me Dipple Dop. And so we named the dropper game the Dipple Drop as a homage to that, I guess. And so it's a dropper game. If you ever played a dropper game in Minecraft, you go to the top, you have to fall down and fall down through stuff, don't die. Reach the bottom, land in a thing of water or something. And that's it. That's the game. Jump from the top, don't hit stuff on your way down, make it to the bottom safely, you win. It's real simple concept. What about a dismantled robot or something similar? A dismantled robot, like that they live inside of, like a massive robot? Or, I mean, having stuff like that as decoration, sure. You know, if we go the lore route, which I love me some light lore. You know, like the kind of lore that we did for the city this season was perfect. It had a nice story, a backstory of how, why we're in a dystopian cyberpunk city. It explained why buildings were different styles. That was really important to establish a reason for the building styles being different, because obviously I like my kind of cleaner looking straight edge, you know, kind of builds, and B-Dubs is just a master at texturing and dystopian as well kind of vibes. So trying to figure out a way to make those mesh together on purpose. We created some of that lore to do that. I thought that was really good. Am I literally trying to get slime balls? I don't care. I have plenty. I was like switching to looting like I was something like Xenoblade, where the people lived on the back of a giant robot. I've never seen that. On the back of a giant robot. Interesting. Redstone the robot and have it like walk. That'd be impossible. Maybe not impossible, but oh my gosh, can't imagine. Let's put... We need more stuff. I just need to put some of this stuff away. I don't even care where. We'll go there. Grab some more of that. Grab some more of that. Lots of that. And more of that. Bop. That's about even. Ish. Oh, now I can't get more blocks. Right. I do kind of want to pick up the deep slate, though. In case we need it. Metromania after the apocalypse. Metro Mayhem. Did you mean Mayhem? I don't want to rebuild Metro Mayhem. Not until I'm ready to do season like a brand new Metro Mayhem. Unless you actually meant Metromania. And that's... I keep thinking... I'm mixing it up with like Castlevania in my head. I think I will someday do another Metro Mayhem. Not next season. And it will be my... This time I'll actually state it from the beginning. Like, Metro Mayhem will be my big project for the season. But I think that'd be more of like a season 12 thing, maybe. Kind of like take the same kind of hiatus on building that game again, like Tango did with Decked Out. Like, just take a season off from it and then try it again, but better. Because, like, see, he did Decked Out 1 in Season 7, and then Decked Out 2 in Season 9, and then now is looking to do Decked Out 3, potentially, in Season 11. So, every other season. So, basically, I can split seasons with him, right? He does Decked Out one season, next season I do Metro Mayhem. Assuming, like, you know, Metro Mayhem was that big of a hit that people would want to see that come back. But if I did Metro Mayhem again, I think I'd definitely want to... reimagine it quite a bit, obviously. Like, Tango's jump from Decked Out 1 to Decked Out 2 was huge. It was a huge jump. And that's because he really reimagined the game quite a bit to make it even more epic. So I would have to come up with great ideas to even make building another Metro Mayhem worth it, I think. But yeah, I like that idea that we could just like go back and forth. So it's like every other season, people kind of know, oh, this is the Decked Out season. Oh, this is the Metro Mayhem season. Potentially, I don't know. Decked Out is definitely way better and cooler than Metro Mayhem, but that was my first go at it. You know what I mean? Decked Out 1 was cool, but like if you ask Tango, he would probably tell you like Decked Out 1 compared to Decked Out 2 is just like it's so crazy different and better. Decked Out 2 obviously was so much better, and I'd like to make sure that was going to happen if I was going to tackle another Metro Mayhem ever. Season 11, Decked Out 3. Season 12, Metro Mayhem 2. Season 13, Decked Out Mayhem out. I like that. DO1 and DO2 are worlds apart. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I would want people to be able to say about Metro Mayhem if I was going to do it again. Like, in fact, if I was doing it again, maybe it's not even the same type of thing. I don't know what I mean by that, but maybe it's not just an ace race in survival, because that's how I kind of look at Metro Mayhem. It's just ace race in survival. Maybe it's a survival race or something. You know what I mean? Like something different. Like, I don't know. I'd have to reimagine it though. And I'd have to reimagine it in a way that I knew people would get excited about it all over again in a different way. Just like Decked Out. A la Mad Max. Yeah. Definitely a lot could happen there with new ideas for making it again. So yeah, we'll keep that one for season. I've done better season 12 planning at this point than season 11 planning. It seems. But at least now I'm smart enough to know that if I'm going to tackle that size project, that's all I need to tackle for the season. That's all I need to promise, is that we're going to make a Metro Mayhem 2 that is even better and has spins on it. And then it'll be kind of cool because by then people, you know, this happened with Decked Out. When Tango first did Decked Out, like people didn't really know what Decked Out was, you know? By Decked Out, and then by the time he started doing Decked Out 2, then people knew what it was. So then people could pop into his chat and actually like help him with it, with ideas and stuff, because they had a good exposure to what it is he was trying to accomplish. And so that could be really cool for the future if we do Metro Mayhem 2, is everybody will be kind of like aware of what we did and what we're going for, the vibes that we're going for, and they can help design it with me all season long. That was what was really cool about Tango in Decked Out 2, I think, was when he was able to stream and get all the viewers to join in with the ideation parts of it. Like so many things in Decked Out 2 were because they came from brilliant minds that were just here in chat, you know? I'm only one brilliant mind. Super brilliant. Imagine having thousands to help out construct something, you know? But it's kind of hard when you don't know what you're constructing. So after the first iteration of it, you guys have a better idea and you can help even more, which is great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Bit of a genius, yeah, right. Hold on, I have it.
Impulse is a bit of a genius, it turns out.
Thanks, Etho. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Opal. I don't need to keep a notebook of positive things. I just press this button every time I'm feeling like an imposter. I just press.
Impulse is a bit of a genius, it turns out.
Every time imposter syndrome starts to get to me, just hit that button and I'm fine. Do you think Etho regrets saying that now that he's seen what I've done with it, with the soundboard and stuff? Do you think he's extra careful not to say stuff like that to me ever again? No, he's too nice. Yeah. Regretting saying something nice about somebody is not something a nice person would do, right? Just be glad he didn't call you homely. Oh, poor Jam. He definitely didn't mean it that way. He definitely didn't. But man, Ether can get spicy from time to time. I love it. I love it. He was kind of spicy during the volcano stream. And I a little bit in a mood too, to where I was like, I'm just poking. I'm poking. I'm like stoking the fire, you know, prodding it. Yeah. Let's keep this going. Keep the drama. Say more. That was great. Etho is very witty. Yes, he is. Sorry, it's so dark. I keep trying to place torches just so you guys can see, but then I just immediately cover them up like every time. You called Scar Daddy. Scar was calling himself Metro Daddy or something like that, right? I was just repeating what he'd called himself. Light bullying is his love language. Yeah. What do you guys think my love language is? You know, this is where I get the love language thing. I get a little bit confused sometimes because like I always feel like the love languages, there's two things. There's two love languages. There's the love language that you naturally like to give to show love. And then there's the love language that you like to receive, that you like others to do for you. Acts of service. That's the love language that I like to give. For sure. You guys nailed that. I love helping other people out, you know. If somebody needs something, I love to be the one to help provide whatever that something is. That's my way of showing people I care about them. What about the other way around? What do you think the love language that I like to receive from others is? Yep. You guys know me too well by now, I think. Words of affirmation absolutely is it. Yeah. You know, I have imposter syndrome a lot and stuff, and when people can give me some positive words of encouragement and let me know that I'm not as terrible as sometimes I think I am at stuff, you know, give me those words of affirmation. They go a long way in my book. It might just be an insecurity thing, sure, you know, sure, but. That's it. You guys know me way too well. Do Skiz's pyramid. Is there like spoilers about what he's set up for me already? Don't tell me. I will be doing Skiz's pyramid though, for sure. Okay. You guys are already acting like you know exactly what he's like written in the book and stuff. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're at the River's Revenge now. River's Revenge is happening. Oh no. What we're gonna do? Wait, this is just this. It's just, is it literally just that block right there? No. But we can block this off. Right? Maybe? Please? Sweet. Did it. Oh no. It's already lunchtime. I'm hungry though. Building just stops there. Yeah. Just water. Can't have water flowing down, unfortunately. They would just catch themselves on it. Part of the dropper game. This is going to get easier soon, though, at least. I know that much. Oh, here we go. This whole bit's going to get easier because we're going to be out of deep slate here in just a little bit. But you guys are getting a good idea of how much work we've got ahead of us. Luckily for me, I've got a couple extra days this week. Right? Life series is over. Podcast is on a break. So I got a couple extra days. I'm definitely going to get this done. No problem. No problem. We've spent 3 hours doing this. And I only have to go up to there. Yeah, we're good. Totally easy peasy. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. Am I gonna keep streaming the whole thing? Probably not. I do work a lot faster when I'm not streaming. And it is kind of nice to just have like the quiet, you know, I can pop on a show or a podcast or listen to music or whatever. Usually I just listen to music. And I get going pretty quick. You guys see the slowest Minecrafter on the planet when we're streaming. So probably not, just because it would continue to slow me down even more. I would love to be able to just hang out with you 24/7, of course, but if I want to be able to make enough progress in a timely manner, I'm gonna have to do the rest probably alone. We'll see how much I get done this afternoon. I'm just gonna do this afternoon. I'll probably watch some streams. I'm assuming like Tango and Skiz will stream. I don't know. But I'll watch whoever or just listen to music, like I said. It's nice to be able to like talk about the end of the season now. You know, obviously the Hermits, it's not like we decided the day before we announced it. So, you know, we knew for a little bit already that the end was coming. So it's nice to be able to like actually talk to you guys about it now. And we didn't want it to be a super big surprise that just like, I mean, it did come what felt like maybe out of nowhere for some of you, but we didn't just be like, oh guys, by the way, the season's over. You know, like we're giving a month notice. Basically, that's better than most people give employment notices. So yeah, we were hoping that would be a little bit better than just coming out of nowhere and being like, by the way, season's over. Now we get a chance to actually talk about things as the season's winding down, which is kind of cool. Anyway, would it be weird? No Tango stream today. Oh, he's probably working on finishing the Tangler. Would it be weird, guys, if I changed the texture of the building? So, for instance, flip this to andesite, and then, you know what I mean? Otherwise, we're going to go straight up with the same color, and that feels kind of bad. So maybe if we cut it into sections of like thirds, because we're going so high with this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Am I regretting this? No, we're good. Done. Maybe we'll cut it into thirds. So I'll do like 1/3 and then of one block, and then the next third, different one, and then maybe come back to the same block. Or maybe I have 3 different blocks. Maybe it's all 3. It's just so it has some kind of variation on the way up. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty meh. I mean, we barely made a dent. That's like, how many blocks is that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. We went about 24 blocks or so. So maybe like probably double that. Every 50 blocks. Oh, wait, is it that high? Hold on. Let's just do a little bit. Let's do a little bit of looking. We're at 57. Was I even correct? And we went to 39. So it's 28, right? I don't want to do math today. So that was pretty close. But we need to go from negative. Let's call it. Okay, we'll call it negative 55. 28 in 3 hours. Hey, a lot of that, it's not all that we were building though. Okay, not all of that we were building. And in fact, the buildings, where did they go? They go to the buildings stop here. Here. 55 plus, where were we at? Negative 55? So about 100. So yeah, maybe every 110. Every 40 blocks we change. That'd be good enough. Yeah. Every 40 blocks. So I got to remember that because then in about 13 more, probably about when I get to that bit right there, I'll change. Okay. Yeah, about there. Change over, do another 40, and then do a third set of 40, and we'll be good. Okay, cool. That sounds like a good plan. We can do it. We can do it. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. Crushed it. Crushed it. So good at stuff. So good at stuff. Yeah, no, I'm going to go to lunch, or I'm going to go have lunch now. But let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Little talky talk stream, little get her done stream. It's going to be that way for the next couple weeks. I crunched it. Crunched that one hard. Summercast, thank you so much for the 400 bits. Pendle, thanks so much for that raid. Sorry raiders to invite you in and then have to send you on your way, but we'll find somebody else to raid. Classic, thanks for the 200 bits. Westworld. I don't know enough about Westworld. I'll look into that though. I love the suggestions. Appreciate it. I'm stuck on the Silo one. It might happen. Silo with like the spin-off thing going on could be pretty cool. We got a couple Hermits to choose from. You guys know I usually pick Hermits, but please, if you can, pop into JoJo's stream and wish JoJo happy birthday. I saw somebody say it was JoJo's birthday anyway, and I choose to believe you. Because I just believe everybody. Big B tells me it's his birthday. I believe him. You know, I'm just gullible like that. Oh. All right. Now I got to pick. It's tomorrow. JoJo's birthday's tomorrow. Okay. We'll go Cleo. Cleo's on Hermitcraft doing stuff. So I'll keep you guys on Hermitcraft. That's a good idea. Sweet. Go give Cleo some love. Let him know I sent you. And all that jazz. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out. I will see you on Wednesday. We'll still be working. I'm sure we'll be doing the detailing on the building by then or something along the lines of the dropper game, putting clouds in and drops in. I don't know where we're going to be in the project. I'm going to get as much done as I can before then. So anyway, go say hi to Cleo and have a good rest of your day, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Bye-bye.